All right. Where we left you all. Wait, first of all, let me just jump into
What are you
hanging on a cliff, as it were. I'm gonna switch up the music a little bit in here.
Music.
I'm not saying it's combat music.
No.
I'm just saying it's tense music because, as mentioned, out in front of the town hall, 4 individuals, not 3. I'm sorry. Can you add a 4th? We are using Shard right now. You'll be able to see it on screen from time to time. As we, just for spatial awareness, especially in this given scenario. 4 would appear to be bandits on horseback. And by bandits, I mean, it's hard to tell what a bandit looks like because everybody kind of dresses the same in this world. But they kind of roll up and one of them yells out, Mayor Johnson, I need to speak to you, as loud as he can. When that happens, you can see that people are starting to kind of like look out their windows and look out the doors, and there's a bit of a hubbub starting. No movement at the town hall yet. What do you all do? Of course, you folks are down the road like 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, about 100 feet or so, and you are only about 30 feet from them at the corner of the building.
So
you're not in initiative. Just what do you do?
So what I'll do is I'll continue, because I was just walking from the spinning coin towards the town hall to take a right.
Yeah.
I'll just carry on walking up. I'll just go out. He's dead, mate.
Okay. All right. As you walk up, if you can give me a perception check, that'd be amazing.
I'm so scared. That is 23.
Woo! Very good, very good, very good. You see that one of them appears to be a half-orc on horseback. And all of them have kind of the bandanas around. That's the bandito mask that you can see, trying not to be obvious or distinguishable from anyone else. And then we have a halfling on a pony. Because of course, and then 2 humans, and the human, it appears, although you can only see half his face, turns to you, and with a 23 I'm going to say that you're able to kind of discern the races quite easily. Kind of turns his horse in your direction, and the other 2, so I'd say the half-orc and the halfling have their kind of rifles and the repeater rifles across their shoulder and the reins on their horse, and they kind of turn towards you too, and they're all kind of facing in different directions, watching the roofs, watching the windows, watching down the street. You all watch as the half-orc kind of looks down the street at your group as people start to kind of like run. So anybody who's in the streets is leaving, anybody who's in the buildings is kind of taking peeks through shutters and so on. So the one human looks towards you as you say that, and he says, "What'd you say?"
He's dead, mate.
Well, someone's gonna have to reckon then, because there's some reckoning coming.
I mean, he's buried down the road. You can dig him up and give him a kicking if you want.
And he starts to kind of circle. He continues to kind of circle the horse, watching you and watching the building.
Sully sees this, and there is a sense of lawfulship. I don't know. You could tell that there's something coming back to him, and he just says, "I don't know what's happening, but you all may want to stay low key. I'm gonna check this out." And I'm gonna start walking towards the group a little briskly.
Okay. We'll do player turn, and then we'll do their turn, just to kind of track movement and speed and pace and placement. Okay. Obviously, this scenario is quite familiar to you, and that evokes whatever you feel that needs to evoke. You notice quite closely the human that spoke to you is missing an ear. And it looks like it had been removed, whatever, but pretty heavy scarring around the ear, and the ear is completely missing. And you can see it kind of as he turns away from you and continues looking. So the half-orc, I said, had a repeater rifle. The halfling also has a repeater rifle on the pony. And then the human that's speaking to you clearly has 2 guns at his sides. And the 4th human appears to have what looks like a bow in his hand and arrows kind of on a quiver on his side. Go ahead.
I follow the sheriff, but instead of going straight down the path, I quietly turn in and would like to go follow them maintaining about 60 feet, but inside, like I believe they're around here.
Well, you can see them on the map there. They're right in front of the town hall.
Right in front of the town. Yeah. So I will come around on the other side of this building right there, and I would like to just make sure I have sight of them.
Okay. All right. So if you can track in chart, if you can track yourself moving your speed, if you want to move your speed as well, you can dash. If you want.
I guess I'm going to.
But you said you were okay. So you're moving briskly, or are you running?
I'm moving briskly. I'm moving with purpose.
Okay.
I'm not moving as if I'm just checking it out.
Okay.
I'm moving with purpose.
Okay. So you move to within 40 feet.
Okay. Cool. Yeah.
them?
Yeah. Thank you.
And you can again counting the space. You can move him. You can move Shiv 60 feet closer to. Are you running or are you walking?
Oh, I'll be running.
You break. Okay. He breaks into the alley there, and then he's going to move another.
And a note: my badge is not out.
It's not out. Okay. Cool. Anything the rest of you want to do while this is happening?
I think Nexus will look at Archie and Wedler and say, "It may be advantageous for us to remove ourselves from the line of view of these individuals."
Okay.
Okay.
Sorry.
And then Nexus is gonna go like here, and kind of get in front of Wedler.
Okay. All right.
Not that I don't think you're a good fighter, but I'm just bigger than you.
So you move ahead and kind of take. Are you holding an action to dash to where Wedler is? Like, are you moving and calling Wedler over?
Yeah,
Or Wedler,
I was
moving?
thinking I go like in between the import store and the treats.
Yeah.
Treat
Okay.
shop.
So you're just taking kind of.
Yeah,
taking
kind of like
cover.
on that like
Wedler, what are you
patio
doing?
I
situation.
go, Archie,
Yeah,
get a boost.
you got it. Where?
Wheatler's gonna try to get a boost onto the roof of the import house.
Nice.
How tall is that, DM?
That is going to be at least 12 feet to the tip of. I'd say more than that. Sorry, 18 feet.
I could chuck you up there.
Do it.
Because there is a slight second floor.
Maybe I can. Yeah. I would like to try to get to the roof. I will help Archie in any way. I
Okay,
can.
give me an athletics check with advantage. Athletics check, and you can help.
Oh, help! Good. I was about to say, or I can make an acrobatics, but yeah,
Acrobatics works too.
Okay,
if
that
you're
would be
gonna parkour.
better. Okay.
All
There,
right,
sure.
Am I helping? Can I help?
Yeah.
With
I'd say give an advantage because it doesn't make sense
Great.
that he's helping you climb. Like
Great. Yeah,
actually helping you
totally.
climb.
He's giving me the boost. Okay.
Yeah, that's fine.
All right. Okay, that's good thing. So that would be a 19.
Okay. All right. You have no problem kind of getting up there.
Nice.
It is half speed,
Okay.
and you had to run from where you were.
Yes.
So from wherever you were, that's going to be, you were like right there. So like 10, 20, 30 already. And then with the dash is only 15 feet. You make it just to the top. Or
Okay.
I'd say like maybe 2 feet shy of the
Right,
peak.
and I kinda-
so you're not able to look over yet.
Right. Yeah, I get real low and kind of do the stutter to try. I don't want them to
Sure.
see me up here on this roof.
Sure, of course. Well, right now they can't see you at all, but if you want to kind of peek, you're going to have to
Yeah, totally.
be
I'll
sneaky.
move on my next
Sure.
turn.
Sure. Anything
What's
for
Archie
you?
with me?
Sorry, did you say anything, Archie, that you wanted to do?
nope, just being in the area.
Okay, so just put Archie at the base of that building because he just moved you.
I got a muffin.
There you go. Are you trying to stay out of sight, or are you?
Just
Nope.
content with my baked goods.
Okay, so you're standing, eating, watching. Got
Gobbling
it.
one hand cookie in another.
Got it.
Precious.
Got it. And you can tell with the perception check that you made earlier that the human with the bow is super keen on Archie kind of standing there eating baked goods while they're uninterested in what's going on.
Muffin?
The guy circles his horse again back to you and he says, "Well, who's in charge here then?"
Well, there's the sheriff, I guess. I only came in town yesterday.
All right, well, where's the sheriff? Sheriff! Need to speak to you! And at that moment, the front door, kind of the town hall, just kind of opens a little bit, and you can kind of see like a figure darken the entryway. And then you also hear behind you commotion and people kind of like gathering outside of doors, but with enough distance to kind of scurry back inside if they need to. But you watch Clint just kind of like stroll out from the door into the middle of the road, and you hear the clink of his spurs as he walks, and he kind of stops in the center. And Clint is going to be just in front of the spinning coin, but in the center of the street there.
So it's just
you
him
can
and
add
me
Clint.
standing in an empty street. So, but him behind me.
Yeah. Okay.
G. Yeah.
And at this point, there's no response from the town hall yet, or the sheriff. Yet.
Just as I get closer, there's just going to be, you can tell he's focused two things. One, he's trying to focus on seeing if anything seems familiar about these individuals.
Okay.
But more importantly, importantly, just as he's walking, he's still about 40 feet out, so it's not super obvious. There seems to be like smoke that starts at his feet and kind of gets travel up his entire form as I cast Mage Armor.
Okay. All right.
What is his name again?
Clint.
Clint. Thank you.
Clint. All right.
But yeah, I'm more importantly, and I'm still walking forward. I'm gonna keep walking, but I want to see if anything looks familiar about these individuals.
Okay. All right. You hear the door close to the town hall. Give me a history check.
Well, that's happening. Shiv is still moving towards.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I didn't.
9.
9. You're not sure. The bandanas are kind of covering. You don't recognize the voice yet. You don't necessarily recognize any on the horses just yet.
Okay.
The whole thing seems familiar.
Fair.
But you don't know if
I mean, bandits can be familiar.
Yeah.
And
you're a little ways still away. And
So I'm just gonna keep walking forward and keep moving my speed.
Okay. So where do you want to go, Shiv?
I will continue making my way in the back alley. Let me see. I also have something called aggressive.
Okay.
So as a bonus action, I can make another movement towards
Sure.
So I'd like to use movement, action, and bonus action to push myself forward.
Okay. So you can move him 30.
67, 90.
30 to start.
Yeah.
So 30 to the edge of that building.
Right into the move.
And then and just place yourself wherever you want to be at that point. You can get wherever you need to go with that movement.
Okay, so it's closer to here.
Do you want to be seen?
No. Would I be able to see them without them quite seeing me?
If you roll me a stealth check.
Okay.
But then you'd have no more movement because half movement on that last move.
Okay, so move back a bit.
Well, I'm going to say 30, 60. No, you're fine there, but you couldn't move anymore.
Okay, yeah. So stealth is. Whew. That's an 11
Okay.
total.
All right.
I moved you.
Okay. All right. Anybody else want to do anything in the time in between?
I think Nexus is gonna kind of check out the situation, and I'm gonna say that I kind of went up onto this little deck area.
Yeah, sure.
And Nexus is gonna put a hand on Archie and just kind of pull him so he's like.
Oh, so you
sitting,
you go over the railing and on the
kind of,
crates, and you kind of pull him.
Just pull him so he's
you allow her
out
to do
of
that?
the road.
How strong is Nexus?
I'm a robot.
Okay, like a real durable one.
Like a very durable robot. I think I'm more of just trying to hey, it's cool if you want to eat your muffins, but get out of the road.
I
man.
drop one, I kind of pick it up. Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Okay, cool. So you kind of help. So you do listen, and so you tuck in. Okay. Wheedler. Again, you're about 2 feet from the top of the peak of that roof.
Yeah, Wedler would like to strive for stealth because he doesn't want to be seen.
Yeah.
And he wants to go and try to kind of hide by the chimney. They're really low
Sure.
and blend with the roof
Hide
of
check,
this.
please.
Yes, stealth.
And then
A 21.
okay. So you think that you have hidden efficiently enough. Two of you. You still haven't taken a move. An action.
I moved. I did move.
Oh, you did move?
I did my mage armor and moved forward.
And move forward.
Yes.
Oh, I'll have closed up a little bit.
Okay.
But I'm not making any
Okay,
hostile
as
actions.
soon as you kind of take another step forward, one of the humans, the half orc with the rifle, squares up on you and rocks the repeater.
On who, or me, or both of us?
On him.
Yeah.
And I'm just like,
Yeah, as you kind of start to move forward, he's like, basically like, you get this sense, obviously, stay where you are.
Right.
And at that point, the leader goes, well, now, nobody get any closer. Just want to speak to the sheriff.
You can understand that, I've gotten a little closer. You can understand that 4 individuals ride into a town seemingly hostile, as the gun being pointed is clearly stated. You can understand if we're a little concerned.
And at that point, I'm so tempted to use a line and I'm not going to.
Do it.
No, the sheriff comes around the corner and you watch it. You hear him say, I'm here. And he walks from around the side of the jail on the other side. And he steps into basically 10 feet from the corner of the jail there.
Closer
And he
to
stands on the
the.
other side. And as he does that, the halfling kind of turns in his direction and brings the rifle up, not pointing at him, but kind of brings it into a ready position in that direction as they're kind of surrounded at this point.
I would like to make it a point, and I'll stealth it, that there's currently a gun floating behind me, ready to shoot.
Okay, like hidden behind you?
Hidden behind me.
Like at your back, basically?
My hands are in front of me. There's
Yeah.
a gun
Okay.
ready behind me.
Very cool. Very, very cool. Okay. All right. The sheriff says, what business do you have here? Mayor Jenkins is dead. You deal with me. No need for any trouble. And the leader says, there's some settling up that needs to be done. Mayor Johnson owed us some money. And if you took over, it's your responsibility to take care of it. What do you guys do?
I would like to, now that the attention's gone onto the mayor / sheriff, I would like to, without making any real noise, just start to close ever so slightly.
Okay, so you're going to take another step forward?
Yeah.
Okay, so as you take another step, are you trying to do it? You can't break line of sight at this point to stealth, anyways. So you're just gonna. So the one human again, the half orc still has the rifle trained on you.
Yeah.
And as you take another step forward, he's like and he kind of edges his horse up a bit, and to the side he says, "Take one more step." That bowler hat has a hole in it.
It's a mushroom.
Yeah, can we hear the conversation?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's pretty loud. They're yelling across the
I would like to
the
formally
square.
apologize to the group in this moment.
Yes.
Nexus is gonna take like one of the boxes that has like scones and donuts and cookies and stuff, and she's gonna step out into just the middle of the road holding this box of scones. She's going to say, "Hello, I am Nexus. I understand there is a business deal to be discussed, and as my father always says, good business is always done over good food. There are many innocent people in this town who are not concerned with this business deal. May I offer you a scone and some privacy?"
And you yell that at about 40 feet. And the leader kind of turns around a little bit confused. And at this point, they're all kind of circling in their horses, watching everyone that's around. And the leader takes his hand and he puts him on his pistol on his right. Still has a pistol on his left. And he says, "Sheriff, Mayor, whoever you are, just need a word." And the sheriff says, "You put down your weapons and we're fine, we can talk. You continue doing what you're doing, this isn't gonna go well."
Now that I've gotten a little closer, can I get more of a read? I'm not trying to make the same check, but can I get more of a read?
No, give me another check.
What do you want again, sorry? History?
History.
Would I be able to recognize any of these bandits at all, or do they feel like bandits? Like just looking at
Well,
them.
they're wearing bandito masks.
Okay,
yeah,
so it's
and
clearly-
demanding money. Yeah.
16.
the one with the bow is reminiscent of a memory, but you can't quite place it. Like, man, where did I see this individual before?
No, it's a high roll for me to have a 0 in history.
Nice.
Knowing that,
Just posture, the weapon itself, the way they're carrying themselves.
okay. My gaze goes directly to them and locks with them.
And you can tell that the bandits, like, at this stage, it's pretty obvious that they're maybe, not in over their heads, but like didn't expect this much.
But I am going to ready an action if the leader shoots.
Okay.
I look over my shoulder. Is Clint closing up on me?
No, he's at a distance. Yeah.
And the sheriff's like peeping out the door? Or is he on the stoop?
No. The door's closed.
Okay.
He's around the corner. He's at the corner. Do we have him on the map here?
No, that's what I was asking.
Yeah.
Oh, he's coming out of
10
the
feet
side.
from the corner of the
The
jail.
building? Okay, great. I'll get him out.
Yeah,
then.
straight.
Shout out to Shard.
Hell yeah, Shard.
Easy. Love it.
So,
Breaking glass and breaking barriers with Shard.
The sheriff yells out and he says, "All right, just everybody lower your weapons.
you say Shiv.
Just have a little
Everybody lower your baked
conversation."
goods now. We don't want to do anything hasty.
There's nothing
Yeah.
visibly
Yeah.
on me.
Nobody has weapons out on your end.
Nope.
No. On my
Visibly.
end, I'm definitely. If they see me, if they had
Yeah.
seen me,
Yeah.
definitely pointing a
Yeah.
rifle at them.
The orc, you can tell the orc kind of growls a little bit, and he lowers his gun from the center of your forehead and kind of looks at you,
You say
trying to
he
get a
growls.
read. Yeah.
Does he growl and just or is he muttering in orcish?
He's not muttering orcish. It's like a
I just give him a cheeky wave.
insight check.
12.
Yeah,
Sheriff
it's not gonna be
Mayor.
enough for me. With a 7 to your 12, what's the sense that he's getting from you?
That was the best thing he could have done.
Okay. All right. Good. So he slightly lowers it to like a ready stance, but not pointing it at you at least. The arrow in the bow slacks slightly. The halfling kind of turns his rifle down. And they all kind of like turn their horses and they start to kind of back their horses up, like along the front of the town hall. And then the leader looks around and says, "See? No trouble here." And he like unmounts or dismounts the horse, and the rest of them stay there. So the 3 of them stay kind of facing out on horseback with their guns at their sides, kind of in front at the ready. And the leader goes, "Come on now." And the sheriff kind of walks from around the side. And you can tell maybe this is the first time the sheriff's had to deal with something like this. But there is a steely defiance or resolve that you notice, you recognize it. As the sheriff kind of like walks in first, and then the leader walks behind, the door closes behind them. What do you do?
My gun is still trained on whichever one is the closest to me at this point. Yeah, and I'm keenly listening in on, or trying to hear if there's anything happening aggressive.
Okay.
I'll say, what's your names? Never heard of you.
1 second. Give me a hide check.
Sorry.
What
Are you trying to hide still? Okay, give me a hide check. Because your stealth check wasn't great. Remember, they looked in your direction because they heard a scuffle.
That was a 4.
That is a natural 20.
Yo, that's fine.
Is it?
That's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
The halfling who is kind of on the far end. You know what? Let's name each one by a number. You have numbers? I can't quite see them on
I
here.
say it says bandit halfling, bandit human, bandit human.
What are the numbers?
Well, right now they're not in an initiative order because we've not rolled.
No. Just they have bandit. Isn't there bandit 1, bandit 2? They have.
No, it's named by them.
I named them bandit half.
Oh, okay,
Bandit
got
King,
it.
Bandit half.
Got it. Okay. So the halfling sees you. He looks over and he sees you. It's clear, and he raises his rifle again and he racks
Whoa,
it.
and I said, "Whoa, now!"
And he says, "We got a sneaky one here." And the others raise their rifles at each of you.
Hey now. None of that's necessary. Your leader just went inside.
Tell your friend over here to lower his rifle.
I just said lower your weapon.
Give me an intimidation check.
Can I assist
Daddy
him with
voice.
my gun pointed at them?
What's that?
With my gun pointing at them, can I assist in the intimidation?
Sure. Give me your intimidation.
What's your numbers?
3 plus 3.
Okay, 14.
One second.
It's not bad.
Not
Good
bad.
pulled through.
We'll see.
The halfling kind of looks around and again does kind of a bit of mental math. He lowers his weapon slightly, but trained on you still because you haven't lowered yours.
I said, listen here, if you want, we can have this game, but I promise you I can cut through you and your friend behind you right now. You can play this game. We really can. I promise you, it won't go well.
All right. And then, so he lowers his weapon a bit, even though you're at yours, because he again counting numbers. The half orc also lowers his rifle. But the third human with the bow looks right at you, does not lower his bow, and looks at you and says, "You look familiar.
Why is that?
How many lives you got?" "I'm through 3.
The minute he says that, there is I've already been like steaming almost from the residual mage armor. My eyes, it starts here. It starts in this bluish ethereal eye. There's almost like a pause as suddenly there's an ash that flows from my eye, comes from my hand, and immediately rushes for him as I cast Puff of Smoke in his face.
Okay.
That is
And
a
what's the
bonus
range on
action. 30 feet. I'm within range.
Okay. And what does he have to do?
Make a dex save.
What's the DC?
14.
Okay. And what does Puff of Smoke do?
If he fails, they are blinded
Okay. For how long?
until the start of my next turn.
Okay. You puff of smoke and it rushes forward, and you said it was kind of like an ethereal kind of smoke?
It starts as ethereal, and then it almost becomes like when a house is burning and it's just so much smoke you can't see, you're coughing, it is just immediately going to their face.
Okay, it goes into his face, and he comes, like, basically the horse reels backwards, and he loses control of his horse, and he starts to kind of like scream and look around. I'd like everybody to roll initiative, please.
Why would you do it on shard?
Yes, please.
Give me your initiative now, Adam.
Did I do that right?
Yes.
Okay, I think I did.
You just boop
There
it.
we go. Yeah, you did
Yep,
right.
all you had to do is
Okay.
boop it. It'll automatically put you in. And you can give me Clint's and the sheriff's and everybody's, and I'll add them.
Half orc is 13.
Okay.
Halfling is 12. Actually, you know what? Let's just do 13 for all the bandits,
Okay.
and we'll do 12 for Clint.
13.
Yeah.
So half orc, the extra human, the bandit leader as well is going to be on the 13 initiative.
The one inside, actually, I'm gonna roll separately for him. That's 18.
Okay. And then Clint, you said is going to take a 13.
Yes.
Clint takes a 13, and the
Well,
sheriff.
I said 12.
12. I'm so sorry. And the sheriff, mayor.
That is only a 9.
Okay. We should have an initiative order.
Okay.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, shards.
Oh, that was so easy.
I will start this. I can as well track our rounds as we go into turn order.
Okay.
Very
So
cool.
And we should be able to see the
Very
initiative order on screen, right, Julian? On the left,
no.
with the full screen capture.
If people can see the map, there's a number in parentheses before their name,
Yep.
and that's their number.
That's
in
their
the-
initiative order. It changes. So first up is actually Sully.
Yeah. Sully, you're up.
As this smoke invades their space, there's like silence for like the next 3 seconds. You can tell that there's shell shock, and he's not really acting. You have never seen him like he's been pretty calm. But at that 4th second, through the smoke, well, in front of him, but going through the smoke, there is just a gun floating forward, and as it reaches, it shoots immediately. And I'm aiming for him. I get advantage because they are blinded.
At the one with the bow?
If they are blinded, yes. It did go through. Okay, I want to make sure.
Yep.
Yes. I am shooting them with my pistol. Yeah, that definitely is 24.
Okay, that's a hit.
Ooh!
Burst.
We get to explain the first burst.
Yes.
Very nice.
So first of all, there's 10 points of damage, and I can speak on it in this game with firearms. Any explosive type of weapon, a firearm weapon. I guess grenades too.
It's a black powder weapon.
Black powder weapons. Thank you.
Anything with
Black powder weapon. If you roll the max on your die, it explodes, and you can re-roll that die and add that extra damage. And you can do that up to your proficiency bonus in 1 turn.
Okay.
So
That's cool.
How would your proficiency is 2?
There's 2 right now, so technically,
up to 2 dice could be re-rolled in a burst.
If I were to burst again, I could do it again if I really wanted to. So that's 10 plus 2, so that's 12 points of piercing damage.
Nice.
Okay, give me 1 sec.
No worries.
Those rules come out of the Tome of Heroes book. Everybody.
And I'll be tracking hit points on my end
Great.
for mine.
For your crew, okay.
Yeah.
There's just so many cool things in that book. I didn't even
Oh.
Yeah, but the good thing to notice is actually
Sorry, how many points does the
12.
one with the bow? 12?
it's not just the weapon
Piercing?
damage, it's any
Piercing damage, yeah.
So sneak attack would burst as well.
As long as it has
Okay.
as long as it
Crazy.
as long as it uses the black powder.
So the gun rings out in the square. People start to scream. They start to shutter their windows. They start to go as soon as the action hits.
And I say, you picked the wrong place to be, friend. And that smoke that's in front of them, some of it siphons away and goes to the half-work. As with the bonus action, I will recast Buff of Smoke on them. They need to make a dexterity saving throw.
That's going to be a 21.
Great. They're fine.
22, actually. Okay. Who's up next?
I think it's the bandit leader.
Immediately from inside, you hear 2 gunshots inside the town hall.
Okay.
All right. And that's it, basically, for his turn. Shiv, you're up.
Okay. So
My
immediately,
halfling's on deck.
I point my gun to the nearest one, which is the bandit human, and I'm going to use my revolving musket to shoot. I'm going to actually just use roll 20. I mean, not sorry, a shard to do it. It is a 12 to hit.
That is not hit.
Shit. Oh man. What can I do? Hold up. Trying to think. I don't think I can do anything else until. Yeah. I think, that's all I have the ability to do right now.
My apologies. Can I move my movement and get closer?
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
You can use it.
And as I get closer, I'm going.
Oh, sorry, go ahead.
So I mean, really quickly, I'm just gonna go towards that human and scream out, "This one's mine."
Okay.
Quick question.
Yeah.
Which one was the one that was blinded? Was it the human? With the
It was.
Yes.
It was.
And it was until
But it is
your
no
turn,
longer.
Yeah.
right?
Start of my it was the start of my turn. It's when he sorry.
So
I'm sorry.
he's blinded.
Right.
And
So
he was first in initiative order, so at the start of his turn it went away. Like it was almost immediately that he was no longer blinded.
Yeah, because
Oh,
we
okay,
went
because
to a
it
new
was.
order, yeah.
Oh, okay. Technically,
We were in
it was-
free action before that.
Got it. Okay, yeah, I thought that counted. Never mind.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, sorry. Technically, I wouldn't have initiative, but the first roll was still
Advantage.
still,
I mean, yeah,
yeah.
you had advantage. But
Sorry, I had advantage. Yeah.
no
Thank
problem.
you.
Okay.
No,
cool.
it's cool. Okay. So Shiv, sorry, what was your action?
That's the only thing I can do. I don't think, and I don't think he'd want to. I don't think he can do even if he.
Yeah.
got
So
up
you
close,
missed, right?
Yeah.
So it goes over his head and off the side of the wall of the town hall. Immediately, the halfling. Dismounts and runs towards the door going into the building.
Actually enters.
Yeah, it's only 10
Yeah, you
10
made
feet.
it.
Yeah,
Yeah, you made it.
yeah. So he dismounts off the horse using the horse's cover and runs into the building.
He's still there. Okay, there he is. Sorry.
And dismount isn't an action, so probably half your movement,
It uses half your
which
speed,
is
yeah.
enough. Okay. And then when he's inside, on the window on the left, you hear a smash, and with his action, he uses the butt of his rifle to break the glass to the right of the town hall. In the town hall, in the right
Yeah.
window in the town hall. Mr. Smith, you're up.
Mr. Smith looks over at Sully and just goes,
Sorry, why is that the halfling has a different initiative than everyone else? It looks like.
Halfling has a 13.
Yeah, but
Everybody else has a 13. Cornelius Smith also has a 13.
oh, I see. So he was just put.
I think it auto does it based on their dex, so he has a high dex.
Yeah, because in mine it grouped Bandit, Human, Clint, and the Sheriff all together in a single line, and then.
Yeah, because if you look
Yeah.
at it, that's correct.
Okay, all
Yeah,
right.
13 to 12 to 9.
Got it.
So
Got it.
Mr. Smith looks at Sully and just like, oh, bugger. Starts sprinting forward towards the half-orc as fast as he can,
Okay.
pulling out the poignard as he goes, and grabs the saddle, reaches up and tries to drive it into his thigh.
Okay. I like it.
Oh,
I'll use that as flavor, not a cold shot.
Well, that is 23 to hit.
That is going to be a hit.
And as he hasn't acted yet, I've caught him right where it hurts.
Yeah, I bet.
5, 8, 9. That's 13 points of damage.
Nice.
Okay. Nicely done.
I then...
And that's the orc.
That's the half-orc, yeah.
Sorry, 13?
13.
Okay, good.
I then continue past him,
Okay.
and with a burst of speed, a cunning burst of speed,
Yeah.
break line of sight with the halfling.
He does get an attack of opportunity on you. Because you're not using bonus. You're not using your disengage. You're using your dash.
I am using my dash, not my disengage, so he will get.
So he will get. Okay. All right. Although currently half orc has a rifle in his hand, so he's going to get disadvantage on his disadvantage, right? And for short.
if you're using a melee weapon with an attack of opportunity, it has to be a melee weapon.
You can use a ranged weapon for attack of opportunity. Can you? Really?
Did I get to make it up? I'm almost positive you cannot.
I don't know why
Let
my
us
brain
find out.
just broke. No, we don't have to.
I know, right?
I think you're right. Pretty sure you're positive because it has to be. Okay, then he'll use the butt of the rifle.
Like a melee.
Yeah. So he'll try to
Yeah, exactly.
rifle, pistol it, but it's still going to be. It's not going to be disadvantaged because you're close. That's going to be a 18 to hit,
Oh yeah. Oh, absolutely.
but that's only going to be 7 points of bludgeoning. Sorry.
7. Yeah.
Wait till they shoot. He actually rolled. Sorry, he rolled 4 on a d4. So.
But yes, so then I will break line.
So
of sight.
so as he's coming across, he comes down on you and you hits you in the neck, sort of thing, and you run past them. And where are you going to?
So I'm
Around the corner
just
of
around the corner, yeah, by the
the
jail
vestibule.
outside.
Okay, of the kind of the foyer jut out. Okay, got it. All right. Half orc turns towards you, doesn't see you, raises his. Okay, so who do we have here? We have Clint. We have
It's
you
now
all the way up.
It's now the
there.
bandit half-orc's turn, and he
Yeah.
is
Yep.
here.
Yeah. So he is going to raise his rifle and take a shot at Sully because Sully is the closest. So Repeater comes up, and I think he already racked it, so he's going to take a shot.
Yep.
That's a natural 20.
There is all of a sudden this smoke that just emanates around, and you almost see like a face form out of it around him. But as it comes up, he suddenly sucks it all in. As I cast Avoid Grievous Injury as a reaction, that crit is canceled.
Okay, fair enough. And that's and just all the damage is canceled.
The crit is canceled. So if you don't,
is it still a hit?
It's still a hit. It just
You just treat it like a 19
Got it.
on a
Got
20,
it. Got it.
yeah.
Got it. Got it. Got it. Got it.
Shout out to Kobold Press. I literally said, "Oh, I'm saving this one. If I get crit, no, you don't."
It's one of my favorite reaction spells. It's so good.
Yeah, and as you do that, like you can tell when he brings that rifle up, he's like, "I've got him dead to rights," and he pulls the trigger and he's confident, and then kind of looks to the side like, "How did I miss that?" And it hits you in the shoulder. You take 8 points of piercing damage.
Great. And my eyes are just glowing with this almost like ember fire with smoke coming out, and he's glaring at him.
Yeah. What happens when that bullet hits you?
It's going to be resolved with my action.
Okay. All right. Okay. So he takes a shot. He racks the rifle again and takes another.
Okay.
That's only going to be a 14. Okay. And it goes wide. Off the side. Next up is the human.
I think it's the bandit
It is
leader.
the bandit human, the one that was blinded for a period of time.
Okay, great.
He's here.
He is also going to take a shot.
I am right next to him now.
He has the bow, yes.
Just so you know.
He has the bow, right?
I moved
Yes,
right
yes,
up
the
to him on purpose.
Yeah, right. So you are next to him? Can we
Yes.
just put him in, like, beside, because right now there's over 5 feet between
Oh, sorry,
him
yeah.
and-
I tried to get
Yeah.
They're in the same square now.
Yeah. It's just that they're 10-foot squares, so
Yeah.
yeah, that's fine. They're in the same square, then I know that it's... Okay. He is going to... He draws like a big Bowie knife with his offhand, and kind of clumsily tries to come down on you as he's holding his bow, and does not hit.
And I say, there's no way in hell you were with that group.
I like it. That is now Clint. Clint?
Question, are they second in order or third?
What are you talking about?
Oh, just was. I thought like last time we had the bandit leader go, then Shiv does, and then the rest of.
They have an order over here.
Okay. Sorry. My apologies.
We're still on track for Clint.
Okay,
We're still on round one.
Oh,
Yeah, we haven't even looped yet. Yeah, so
We don't
I'm
get there.
dead last.
fair point.
You watch as Clint starts walking towards, not at a fast speed, but he starts walking towards kind of the center of the action. But he's going to dash, so put him 60 feet.
out there-ish. That's what he can dash.
Yeah, that's fine. Sheriff is next. You don't hear anything from inside. Archie, you're up. Wedler, you're on deck.
I'm looking at my new friends. I'm looking up at Wedler. I sigh real heavy and I shove the rest of a muffin in my mouth and start backing away slowly and start picking up pace and running until I'm running on all fours and just roaring and screaming, and you start seeing big old burrs and bony protrusions start growing out of my back and out of my forehead and off the ends of my forearms. And I run about 30 feet up, and I snap one of the longer ones off of my shoulder and huck it at that feller standing next to the sheriff over there.
That's great.
What?
Nice.
Break up one of your own thorns and toss it. That's amazing.
So I'm gonna try and make a raging ranged melee attack with a bony javelin at who shot the sheriff, but did not shoot the deputy.
Who shot at the sheriff?
Who successfully shot the sheriff?
The half-orc.
All right, I'm gonna try and hook a bony javelin right at that suck right about dead center if I can. That is 10 plus. Hold on, I'm sorry. I got all excited. Let's see, that's 16 to hit.
Okay, that is a hit.
That is a hit. All right, that is 6 plus 4 plus 2. That is 10 points of piercing damage.
Okay, nice.
You said +4 +2?
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, 10 plus. Oh, I'm raging. So I'm sorry. That's 12 points of piercing damage.
12 points, got it.
Shout out to the Path of Thorns.
Yeah,
Path
Path
of
of Thorns.
Thorns.
Yes.
So rad.
That
Nice.
one also comes out of Toma Heroes.
Okay. Weedler, you're up next. You're on deck.
Yeah. Wheedler,
I need to move.
Wheedler, laying flat, seeing all of this going down, has an idea. Wheedler casts Anchoring Rope. I know you hate this spell. Cast Anchoring Rope. Yeah, I'm going to draw it here for you. He's going to cast it about here. Oops, no. Let me draw. Yeah, let me draw. I can do it. About here. Okay, so it's dangling up high. Wheeler's going to make a running jump and Tarzan swing into the middle of them. That is what he would like to do, I will say. Because, I have good reason, because they don't know I'm here. And as a wasteland goblin or a dust goblin, I get something very, very special, which is that I'm terrifying. And they are going to have to make a wisdom save to not be scared and run.
Okay.
The horses, everybody on their backs, everything. Everybody that's there that doesn't know I am here.
Okay.
And I'll read it to you as soon as I find it. Mount version Twisted. Yes, thank you. Twisted. When you attack a creature that's unaware of your presence, the targets must make a wisdom saving throw against, that would be 4, 6, 14. On a failure, the target is frightened until the end of its next turn.
Okay.
So tell me how you'd like me to do this.
Okay. First of all, you have to... Hang on. Shit.
Yeah. No, okay.
You have to make a 20-foot jump
Cool.
to get to that.
Okay, can I do it via acrobatics was my hope?
I don't... We have to find out if you're actually capable of making a 20-foot jump in the first place.
As a dust goblin, I move faster and more dexterously than other goblins. That's like built into the dust goblin race. So I can
But jump
move
distance,
30 feet.
We always do this.
So jump is
distance.
15?
Jump distance is
Half.
half. Isn't it your strength plus... What is it?
Strength score.
Yeah, it's your strength score in feet. If you take a running jump, it's double. No?
Half your strength score if you do a standing jump.
Yeah, standing jump is half your strength score. Full strength score is a running jump.
Okay, I'm gonna make a running jump. So that means I can do 12 feet. Let's see. Okay, so I actually need to move the rope. I can do it if the rope is there. Which I will have to redraw. The rope is now here. And I'll get rid of
Right,
it.
because it can just be... I see, because it doesn't have to be connected to anything.
Yeah, it just
So how
dangles
far
from
off the
air.
ground is it dangling?
As high as the roof is. So you said it was like, what, 20 or 18
As
feet?
far as your roof is.
As high as the roof is, because I don't
18.
necessarily want to have to jump up. I just want to jump out and get the run to like swing as far as
Are
I
you
can.
jumping off the rope?
Oh yeah, I'm
After?
gonna Tarzan swing right into the middle of them.
And how long is this rope?
The rope can be up to 10 feet long. Hold up to
Every
8
time we play together, I have to do like a
All right,
physics
let me actually.
experiment.
Okay, for those of you, I've dropped anchoring rope in chat.
I love this.
I
though,
create
by
a
the way.
spectral lanyard. One end is tied around my waist. The other end is I don't even have to jump. It starts around my waist.
Oh,
It's
okay.
magically anchored in the air at a point you select within the range, which is 30 feet. You can choose to make the rope from 5 to 30 feet long, and it can support up to 800 pounds.
Nice.
So the point at where the rope is anchored mid-air can't be moved after the spell is cast. So I guess it appears around Wheedler's waist, which means he doesn't have to
And
make
30
the jump.
feet up.
30 feet out, yeah.
30 feet. Sorry. 30 feet up, though? It's 30 feet long at its anchor from you.
It can be 5 to 30 feet of my choosing.
So what are you choosing?
I want it to be 30 feet out from the roof where I'm at.
And
so,
directly horizontal or up at an angle?
and then I want it to be up.
'Cause this is important, right?
This is important.
Like-
this is super important. It's got to be long
It's
enough.
crazy.
So
Like,
it's
it's-
gonna
yeah,
have to
right.
be. It's gonna have to be. All right. Math says it has to be 60 feet up, 20 feet to the ground. So that should work. And then 30 feet long from my waist to there. And if I get a running jump, I should be able to swing and make the rest of the way by math.
Yeah, it's already around your waist, so you can just literally jump off the roof.
That's my goal.
And
has to
it
hit
takes
this
you-
way.
Your movements, yeah.
And then
And so
basically
30
yeah.
feet at a diagonal. Sorry, you said it's 30 feet long, the rope.
The rope will be 30 feet, yes, because I should.
So
which
then-
means it needs to be 20 feet.
So it'll
yeah.
be also 18 feet on the other end of a drop if you drop at its full
It's full length.
at its full swing. at the moment of its full swing.
Great. My goal is to actually hit one of them with my body and scare the whole group of them. The horses, every one of them that doesn't know I'm coming. I'm just going to be like, ah!
Oh, it's like swing, cut yourself loose, and then just
And just
land,
land on them. I'm literally just trying to barrel through them like a bowling ball.
Okay.
I'm also hearing, I will take damage and that's okay. I just want to land on
Yeah,
them.
My
I'm
goal
just trying to
is
figure out
scare
how
them.
much damage
Yeah,
I'll be
my
taking.
goal is to scare them off. So if
Got
the
it.
rope is
Yeah.
it's in 30
I like
feet
it.
and it's
I'm
40
here
feet in
for
the
it.
air, I'd only take a 10-foot drop fall, not including anything you want to add for the swing itself.
But if
that
it's
you're
taut and you're at 18 feet, then when it swings down, it'll
No,
swing lower.
okay, I will
But at
do-
its
Ooh, the comments of this episode.
It is
you
not.
good at
The roof is
Competitions.
18 feet. I will cast it 20 foot up
Yeah.
from there,
Yeah.
which means it is a 30 foot
Okay,
rope.
so
which
10
means I have
feet
10
down.
feet to the ground,
Yeah.
so it's 40 feet total.
Sure.
The swing should allow me a 10-foot drop.
Sure. Okay.
Yeah.
It's only when you're at the
Okay.
lowest point.
It
I would
doesn't matter.
No, we better go into this whole
So
tangent.
pi square.
So, chat, I would really like a mathematician to
Yeah,
do it with
anybody
a
wanna
graph
do it? Yeah.
to explain.
Yeah.
exactly
Until
what
then,
we're doing.
Wheeler just really wants to bowling ball into
Yeah,
them.
I like it. I'm going to allow it. But there has to be a trajectory at the swing because you don't have the distance at the end of that rope doesn't hit somebody.
Yeah, for
So you're
sure.
going to have to jump off the rope.
Yeah, I'm gonna release
And
it at
then
the
release
peak.
it at the peak, and
so
we're
can I
gonna
make
see-
an acrobatics check for that, or what would you like me to roll?
Acrobatics is better.
Yeah, acrobatics is better. Yeah. So give me an acrobatics check.
Everybody, hold your breath. Okay, it wasn't the best. I got a 12. Again, I don't. I just want to.
Yeah.
I just want to get in
Yeah.
the middle of them.
Yeah.
If I hit
So
something great, if I
12 will put you airborne.
great, and
Okay.
I just want to be like Weedler, screaming like.
I love it.
Yeah.
So what does it sound like when Wheeler comes off this roof?
And he just is like dust goblin screaming. So they do have to make a wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
Every one of them, the horses included.
Okay. And what's the DC?
Just not 14. Sheriff Sully just not because I'm not attacking the sheriff. So.
And I done.
You also already know.
Okay. All the horses fail.
Fantastic. They are now frightened of me.
But 2 of the bandits passed.
Okay.
The half orc and the halfling pass. The one with the bow does not, and that's the one that you're gonna hit, right? No, the human is the closest.
Yeah. The
Yeah,
human
yeah.
is
So the
probably
one with the bow.
So I'll just
So
let
that's the one
myself
that you
go.
hit. It's hard not to be afraid of a goblin projectile.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then the horses, if they're frightened too, will have to run.
Okay. So you are gonna take 5 points of bludgeoning damage.
Worth it. It's worth it.
They're gonna take 3 points of bludgeoning damage as you hit them, just from the force. And then I love this. This is my favorite about D&D.
Anchoring rope, one of my favorite spells. Also,
All right,
also
so
from Deep Magic.
the horse that doesn't have anybody on it anymore because that was the halfling takes off diagonally and through the buildings. The one that the half orc is on starts to run down the street past Clint
With him on it.
with him on it. He's
Oh,
going to
he
try and
starts-
disembark on his turn, so just move it 30 south. Yeah, I'd say past Clint on a further end. It's not going to run right through him. So over to the east, just
Oh,
touch.
this
Oh,
way.
west
I
of
see
the
what you're
touch,
saying. You
yeah.
want him here.
No, other way.
Oh,
Opposite
I had
side.
him there. Okay. Great.
Yeah, just not close to Clint is all I'm saying.
Yeah, we don't want to run him over.
Yeah, no. And then the other bandit, human, or the other human bandit, that's the one that you hit, stays there. Horse is still freaked out. Horse takes off. With him on it. Sully, you can take an attack of opportunity at
Nope,
the horse.
I have a gun.
Weedler, you can also, you're prone. You can take attack of opportunity with disadvantage at the horse if you want.
Really?
At the horse, yeah. Because you're on the ground and it's
Oh,
leaving
this
your
is
space.
hard because I can't. I will opt out of that because I don't want to harm the horse. I only want to harm him, and I'm not going to attack the horse.
Okay.
So yeah, I'm not going to attack. Weedler would not attack the horse.
Okay. All right. Okay. All right.
So which way did that?
Wow,
did it
sorry.
go? Did
That
he
was
go
awesome.
Yeah,
east?
how did he start running? So he ran off 30 feet
a
as well.
saga.
Yeah, and he's gonna go diagonal up
Diagonal towards the
between the bank and the town hall.
Oh,
30 feet that way. Okay.
You got it.
All right. Nexus, you're up, and then we're at the top of the order again.
Yeah, Nexus.
For Sully.
As all of this has been happening, Nexus has just sat down in the middle of the road, crisscross applesauce, and she's very sort of methodically taken the scones and the donuts and the croissants, and she set them very delicately to the side, and she takes the box that they were in, and she begins to fold it. And as she folds it carefully, it begins to glow. Then she reaches over to the croissants and a couple of powdered donuts and a couple more things. And she kind of takes the donuts and she taps them over this thing, and she takes a couple of the croissants and she crumbles them up. And as she does so, this is for visual aid, the box is a bird.
What? When did you do that?
She
That's
taps,
nuts.
and so she takes the bird that is like filled with crumbs, and she whispers, "If you would please, the one in the window." And as Nexus casts animated scroll, the bird flies towards the bandit that is in the window with the gun.
Yeah.
And starts flapping and dumping crumbs and sugar into the bandit's face as a way of trying to protect her friends.
Amazing.
I love her.
oh my god.
Okay.
Caw-caw.
But that just put like them on a disadvantage.
Now, is that a creative attack? Is that an actual ability that
So
what is the
Animate Scroll
actual...
says the creature. So you do this thing, cast and spell. It's a cantrip, so you can just do it whenever you want. It becomes an animated paper animal of the kind the folded paper most closely resembles. The creature uses the stat block of any beast that has a challenge rating of 0, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
So it can do anything a real creature can do. A paper elk can fly and attack with its talons. A paper frog can swim, etc., etc. So I don't know if it's necessarily like an attack, but what I'm trying to do is
distract
and get
Nice.
like donut dust in his eyes so as to make him not shoot my friends out the window.
Love that.
Got it.
Beautiful.
Okay. All right. So I'm gonna take. Okay. I'm gonna do a wisdom save. What's your spell attack? Sorry. What's your DC? Spell DC?
I know where that is. Come on. Do you know where that is in Shard?
Yes.
Should be-
Spell DC?
Yeah.
I believe it is.
Any of your spells, just go to over. It'll say hit DC. It'll say like blank
okay.
slash and a number.
Oh, it's a cantrip. That's the thing.
Do you have any spells that has a saving throw?
Yeah.
Just match it.
12?
Then it's 12.
Okay.
Okay.
Yep.
All right.
Yeah.
Cool.
So you hear cursing from inside. You don't necessarily know if it worked well because it flies through the window.
It's fine.
Okay. Cool.
So it'll be alive for 24 hours.
What is your
We
what's your
remember-
intelligence?
My intelligence is 14.
So DC.
So it should be higher than
So
that.
16.
8
Plus
plus.
proficiency.
You can look. You can go to my character
Yeah,
sheet
yeah.
on Shard
Sorry.
because
Yeah, 8 plus 2 plus 2 is 12. That's correct.
Yeah,
okay,
yeah.
cool.
Okay.
That's what it says. That's
All
right.
right. Okay. Cool. Awesome. Well done. Back up to the top of the order. Sully, you're up.
Sully, 100%. Yes, there's a lot of cacophony happening around, but did not notice Cornelius come or Mrs. Smith come over and do the things he's doing. Did not care that Wedler kind of cowabunged right now. Because he's staring at this bandit who is currently, in his mind, fleeing. And there's whispers in Primordial. And if anybody can understand it, and it's like almost like the sound of a raging fireplace. And it's like crackly as he speaks, almost distorted. And in Primordial, he says, "You think you're getting away? Oh no. Not now." And as he speaks, starting at his eye, everything all of a sudden starts to like peel or almost like become as if like the edge of paper when it gets burnt. starting with an eye going all over his face, up his hat, which is not connected to him in any way, shape, or form, down his clothes, his body, all the way down to his shoes, as he becomes ghost-like, almost like smoke, almost like the aftermath of a fireplace, but this fireplace is in the middle of a nightmare as he uses his ghostly form, because he is not human. He is a shape. And in this form, it lasts for a minute. I have a flying speed of 30. I have resistance to bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing damage from non-magical attacks that aren't made with silvered weapons. I have advantage on the checks and saves against grappling and being restrained, and I can move through creatures and solid objects as they are difficult terrain. This is my action, and I immediately start to hover in the air, and I fly directly towards him.
Yeah.
Cool. Wow.
All right.
And I'm screaming almost like I think it's still in primordial, but it comes out in common and say, "This is your fault, you and your ilk." That's me. No. And as I do, the gun is floating right next to me, and it's almost as if it knows my anger because it immediately clicks back and forward as it reloads, going straight for him. That's my bonus action, movement. I'm done.
Got it. All right. From inside the town hall, you hear, "If you want your sheriff to live, y'all back off now."
You're not my sheriff.
I don't give a shit.
Okay.
I have plans, but I can't go yet. Not my turn.
I'll allow a response, but if you guys don't want to respond, then that's it. Shiv, you're up.
Bandits. All right, Shiv is up. All right. Let's see. He's over here. There. Well, I'm trying to see.
Why I can't zoom in on this.
I know, right? 1 second. Zoom.
Yeah, I gotta figure out why you can't, but we'll sort that very soon.
So
Because you should
Bandit
be able
Orc
to.
is here. Oh man. Okay. I'm going to move a little out of the way. Up to 30 feet there. And you're saying that the bandit halfling is at the window, right?
He's inside the
He went
the
inside the
house.
building.
But he's gone in. He's gone in.
Yes,
okay.
correct.
And he broke out the window.
Okay. From here, then I will. Because that'd be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh yeah, it's still within range. So I will go ahead and point my rifle at the bandit half orc.
Okay.
And go ahead and shoot him down. Let's see if I can. Come on, baby. Come on. Do something good this time. Oh, yes. That is a 21 to hit.
That's it.
All right. Okay. Come on. I'm going to use the wrong musket. Oh, shit. Damn it. I saw the wrong number. I thought I was going to. 8 points of burst damage. Ship.
That's a compound dirty word.
Sorry, what's that? How much?
8 points of piercing damage.
Okay. All right, and you get him in the back as he's running away.
Yeah.
You're burning through our allotted number of curse words.
Yeah.
Long Katie.
I'm sorry. I'm an ex-sailor. I can't. I'm trying. Let's see if I can do. I don't think I can do any. I think that's all I'll do for that. Yeah.
Mr. Smith, you're up. Before a whole lot of hurt.
Before a whole lot of hurt.
What? Where did my character go?
Oh, I'm sorry. That's my fault. He's right there.
Your ghost, you're invisible.
Wrong sheriff. Wrong sheriff. You're right.
Like, what?
This is just round 2, right?
It is
This is
round
round
two.
This is round two.
Correct.
It's almost the top of
Turn
round
3
two,
of round 2, right?
It is turn
3.
3.
Yeah. Yep. Okay.
Yes. So I'm going to make be cunning and make a. I had to sight actually. I can just make a stealth check to try and then rush out of cover and take the half orc by surprise.
Okay. Okay.
Is my intent.
Okay. So you want to sneak up on the half orc,
Yes.
who is around the corner.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that is a. That's. So as I start to move, I kick something.
Okay.
And it makes a noise and I just go, not now. And there's a sensation in the air,
Okay.
and that sound just deadens instantly.
Okay.
And my stealth becomes a 16 instead of a 6.
Oh,
So I re-roll the stealth check.
Okay.
As it falls, that tin can immediately onto a bit of poo
Okay.
and stops rattling.
Sure. Okay. And what ability is that?
That is Larcenous Benediction.
Okay.
What?
So
Gets you to reroll
and
a
Benedict.
myself or an ally within 10 foot, if they make a mess of a charisma, deception, dexterity, sleight of hand, or dexterity stealth check, as a minor blessing as a reaction, you can re-roll.
Okay.
That's cool.
Yeah,
Very
That's cool. All right. So what did you roll instead?
16.
Okay.
That is actually from the brand new Waste of Chaos.
Ooh.
That is from the
Nice.
book on Kickstarter. Everybody
Very
does not.
good.
You can't even get it right now.
Very good. Mr. Smith, you come around the corner. You
Yeah.
are stealthed. You do have advantage on an attack.
Nice.
We'll ignore the natural one, and we will take whatever the next roll is.
So you get to re-roll everything now.
No, you
till-
said I've got an advantage. I've got 2.
Oh yes.
Yeah. So that is an 18 to hit.
That's a hit.
As I catch them unaware. Wow. Come
Wow,
on,
fish.
come on, dice.
Oh, yeah.
Almost minimum damage. 2, 3, 4, 8 points damage.
8 points of
Still
damage.
gonna sting.
And again, you hit him again, and you can see that there's like blood now pouring and staining the back of his duster as he's
Unfortunately,
getting.
I am right next to him, unable to move away. As I've-
He's also on a horse that's moving away.
Oh, you charged at him. I thought you stopped suddenly. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Right. So what did you just walk? You ran up and stabbed him?
Yeah,
So-
basically.
yeah. Okay, you did. Okay. For some reason,
I
I
was
thought you
hoping
shot
to
him.
finish him off with that
Yeah,
last
yeah.
blow, but I
Yeah.
rolled a 2, a 1,
Yeah, so you
and a
came
4.
back and you
Yep.
you stab him in the side. As you pull it out, blood kind of pours out, and like you see a spurt. As you're like ah, and he yells out, and you're right beside him. Yes, you are. All right. Next up is the half-orc, who is right beside you. He's actually going to take the disengage action. And he is going to and kick his horse and go directly back between the temple and the town hall
Okay.
and around the back. So 10, 20, 30, so just around the corner.
There.
Around the corner, so a little further. And disappears around the corner, yeah. That is his action.
So now the human's turn.
Yeah. So then the human, who he doesn't, he's right in front of you, but he's afraid of you. His horse took off, correct?
It did. He was on it. His horse was frightened. His was in. The
He's not frightened. His horse
His
is
horse
frightened.
is correct.
No, he was the one that was frightened of you too. So he can't willingly move any closer to you.
Correct, and I'm standing in the middle of that area, so he can't come back. He can go around the house. He can do whatever he wants.
He
but
can
can't come
attack you,
near-
though.
He cannot come near Weedler.
I'm next to him. Not he ran away. I have flown next to him.
Yeah, but he can still attack you if he wanted to.
Yeah.
Yes, he can attack him. He can't attack.
He
Weedler.
can't attack.
No, he
Who
can.
is af-
Because he's frightened.
He gets disadvantage if he can see the thing that's frightening.
There you go.
Yeah.
So
on
he
all
takes
attacks?
On all attacks.
all attacks.
Right.
So he can take a disadvantage attack on Weedler
Or whoever. Yeah.
or whoever. Yeah.
Okay. He's also going to take a disengage action then, and circle back left around the town hall
Ooh.
and around the corner. Yeah, he disappears behind the jail.
That's what you do. Start fights and run.
Cowards.
No response. Clint, you watch as the half orc is, the half orc took off. He's back. Oh no, that's you. My bad.
Yeah, he's behind the house. I hid them because you said they hid behind the house, so we can't see them.
Yeah. Just leave them where they are now, and then
Great.
I'll track their movement from there.
Okay.
Clint runs to the edge of the town hall.
Over there.
He's actually going to run to the right beside the door, actually the front door.
Oh, okay. Here.
Yeah.
Great.
And he puts his back against the door. And he puts his hands up like this, and he goes, and you see clockwork things pull out guns into his hands, and he turns around and he kicks the door and points his guns into
he's so cool.
into the building.
Very cool.
So cool.
And he lets off 2 shots and you hear a yell. Ouch. As he starts unloading into the town hall. And at this point, Wedler, you can see that you see muzzle flashes, but you don't necessarily see what he's
what's going
what
on.
he's hitting. Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Sheriff is next. Okay.
Bleeding to death is a free action.
Okay. Next up is Archie.
Archie.
Oh, sorry, I missed my bandit, half-orc bandit. Oh no, they disengaged. They
took
ran.
off.
Archie.
I don't blame him.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna just keep barreling towards
Barreling.
towards the town hall. Let's see here. I got quite a ways to go.
You could dash.
Don't want to lose my rage if I can avoid it.
Yeah.
Smart.
Sorry, and I am going to say that Clint kicks the door as part of his movement, fires, and then rolls to the other side of the door with his movement.
And if you'll permit me, DM, I feel myself cooling off, and I don't care for that right now. I kind of need the spikes. And punch myself right in the jaw.
Okay. All
Yeah.
right.
I'll take a D4 on it.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right. That way I keep my rage.
Yeah.
You got what you gotta do.
Roll a 4.
You're a 4.
You're all 4?
Yeah.
That was perfect.
That was a big punch.
Yep.
Okay, is that your turn?
That's my turn.
Okay, all right. Wedler, you're up next. It's your on deck.
All right. Wheeler lays on the dusty ground. He goes, "Where is it? Where is it?" And he's funneling in his, and he pulls out a glass eye.
He is prone, yeah.
He is probably, yeah. He pulls out a glass eye. Goes, thank the Lord, and pops it in his mouth. And you can kind of see it like so the way somebody might hold tobacco, yeah,
Like
but it looks like a jawbreaker under there. And he's gonna cast a spell called Avert the Eye.
Oh.
And he becomes invisible by casting off this glass eye for the next 3 rounds. And Wheeler goes and disappears in the center and will get up, so that's half his movement, and he will begin moving invisibly 15 feet towards the house.
Okay. Awesome. Nice. All right. Nexus, you're up.
Okay, Nexus.
Sheriff, you're on deck.
Nexus
Or
is going
Sully.
to deeply regret forgetting to move last time.
I'll let you move.
And okay,
Hold on.
well then, honestly, then I'm just gonna move. Nexus is just gonna start running for the house. Like that's.
Oh, for the town hall? Yeah.
So
for
you
the
would have
town
moved
hall.
30 last time and then 30 this time.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
I'm just gonna head towards it.
So you have an action now as
Okay.
well.
And oh man, oh yeah, and you know what? Actually, as Nexus is running, Nexus is gonna reach back, and she's been wearing like a backpack the whole time. And she's gonna kind of like fumble as she's like running, but she's a robot, so it looks cool and effortless. And she pulls like almost like a ripcord on this backpack.
Yo.
And the backpack sort of like flops open, and you realize it's like 2 big compartment pouches that have been wrapped around this big object. And as Nexus is running, she pulls it forward, and you see just the sexiest crossbow. It is clockwork, it is gold and brass and copper and intricately carved, and it looks very expensive. And so as she's running, she's grabbing this crossbow, and she's sort of like prepping it to run into the thing, but then she runs out of movement. She's like, "Boy, this sure is heavy," and she stops.
So her action was to take it out?
Yeah,
Relatable.
slow mo though, so it looked really cool.
Yeah, so it looked really cool. Got it. Perfect. Sully, you're up.
If anybody's ever played Infamous Second Son, Delsin Rowe has a power called Smoke. And he can fly with these embers and like tendrils and like almost like a jetpack, but not really. There's like this very fluid smoke and ash around him as he just lifts up off the ground, going about. How high is the town hall building?
Yeah, it's going to be even bigger, taller than the other one. I'd
That's
say
fine.
about 25 to 30 feet.
That's fine. I'm gonna go the full 30 feet up.
Okay.
I'm gonna go full just 30 feet in the air, and I'm looking to see that the bandit couldn't have got far with his disengage.
Yeah.
Do I see him still?
Sorry, which? So you're up 30 feet in the air.
Yes.
And you're trying to see the bandit on the other side.
Yes.
Yeah, you can see the bandit.
Amazing. As the as he sees him, he's still glaring, and he'll scream out, "Oh, you're gonna feel what I felt." And the gun next to him, the barrel opens, and you see some of the black powder just float up and shoot off into the sky. This almost anti-cinematic or anticlimactic as this nothingness, and all of a sudden there's dark clouds in the air that kind of start to swirl, and you start to see like this burst of orange and red as suddenly brimstone rains down on him as I cast brimstone.
Nice.
Multiple things will be happening in this moment. As the brimstone lands on them, they need to make a dex saving throw.
Okay. And this is for the
The banded human and the horse.
I've added it in chat, everyone.
Technically, if they're sharing the same spot,
Dex
they both
saving
need
throw?
Yeah,
That's 22 for the human.
that's fine. Saves.
That is only a 10 for the horse.
The horse will fail. Sorry, Archie, you don't see it.
You didn't see it.
That is 6 and 6. That is 12 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
And it does not say fail takes half. That's totally fine. However, where that brimstone lands and hits the ground,
Yeah.
anyone within 15 feet of that needs
Yeah.
to make a dex save or they're taking fire damage.
Wow.
So it just stays there burning. Almost, I can almost feel like this like whispering.
Yeah.
Almost like a hush as this steam and this ash is coming off.
What's the effect that it causes?
It's going to stay there.
Yeah.
If they took bludgeoning damage, it's going
yeah.
to stay there. Each creature who starts to turn there, starts to turn within 15 feet of it, must make a successful dex saving throw or take a 1d8 fire damage.
Okay.
It does have an
The
AC
area's
and
still
all
on
that
fire.
stuff. So
Yeah.
I'm just starting this area of black powder, this concentrated black powder.
Sure.
As I watch.
Sure. And you watch as the horse doesn't die, but it gets basically it falls to the ground, and the guy's kind of tossed from it as it falls, and he kind of rolls off to the side. Okay. All right. That is actually where we're going to take a break.
Okay.
So 15-minute break. We'll be right back.
Okay.
All right, we're back. Sully, you have the rest of your action to go, and then we are on to the rest.
Literal fire and brimstone.
Yep, even more of it as when the brimstone lands up most cute horse, but when it lands upon the bandit, some of that all of a sudden is ciphered and comes back to him, almost like coming into his over his already ethereal smoky face. As I'm using meta magic sorcery. To make that an enlightened spell.
Ooh.
When I cast a spell that targets a creature, you can spend 1 sorcery point to learn one of your target's resistances or immunities. He's talking about having many lives. I want to know if there's something if there's immunity or resistance that is helping with that. I don't know. He might not have any, but now I'm thinking about it.
No.
Okay.
But I like the creativity of it.
Another really cool spell from
So give me a Arcana check.
Ooh. Go, Sully, go.
Crap. 13. I don't have anything in that kind of thing. I don't.
Okay. You don't get a sense that there's a specific resistance to any sort of damage or whatever, and even a condition. It's not like he's immune to being incapacitated or dead or anything like that. That said, you do get the sense that they have resistance to final death somehow.
Okay.
And you don't necessarily know what that means.
Noted. That's my turn. Thank you.
All right.
I guess glare.
Very helpful.
Glare.
Yeah. And that one in particular, not necessarily all of them.
Yeah. Of
Right?
course.
Because you asked the one that you just hit?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
You asked the one. Hey!
Tell me a little bit about
tell
yourself, my
me.
friend.
Exactly. Tell me what. All right. Okay. That was bandit leader's time. All right, so Archie, you are out in the middle of the square. Wedler, you have disappeared.
I am invisible, correct?
Invisible, yes. You watch as it's darkened in the space. You know that there's the dais kind of up in the middle of the room. I described it before, chairs on either side and the chair in the middle. The chair in the middle has some bullet holes in it currently from when Clint came in and took some shots. You watch as the bandit leader kind of comes around the corner in the doorway and takes 2 shots in your direction and then comes back.
All right.
That is going to be a miss. Does a 19 hit?
It does.
It does. That is going to be 8, 9, 10, 11 points of piercing damage.
Wow.
Are we rounding up or rounding down?
Down.
Down. All right.
I'll be nice in a gunpowder society.
You're so kind, Jason.
I know. Give it time.
Give it time.
Oh, Catie just gave you the worst stare. As you take 1 shot. So first one misses, second shot, and then he rolls around. Basically, and then comes back around and goes into cover to where you can't see him.
All right.
Out of sight. Shiv, you're up.
Oh gosh. Okay. So he's over there. I'm going to follow the other direction for the other bandit horse that's on this side of the town hall.
Which is this side? I'm not sure what you mean.
So not the side that Sully is on.
Yeah.
Where the human bandit is.
Okay.
Oh, the half orc.
The half orc. Okay.
The half orc. Yeah.
Okay.
So I should be able to make it with my, because I also have I have the aggressive action, so I can use that to make up to 60 feet. So I'm going to.
Is that always a bonus action? How many times can you do that?
I can do. Oops. Let me read it again. Aggressive, as a bonus action.
Okay.
You can move up to your speed towards a hostile creature that you can see.
Okay.
So I'm going to. So I'm assuming that has he gone completely behind the house, or is he just up the alley?
From where you are right now, where are you right now? You can't see him now at all, anyways. So
okay.
He just disappeared past the house.
Okay.
You have no idea where he went past that.
There's no one else here, so I'm just going to go inside the house, and I will
Inside the town hall.
inside the town hall.
Okay.
So I should be able to make it in there. That's still too far.
Yeah, that's 40 feet to the door.
You could get to the window though and take a shot.
It's still that would still be the window, like
This one here?
which one?
I just realized what I'm going
Which window?
through and I
The
hate
one to
that
the
I'm
right?
Oh, to the right. That's like 38 feet, 35 feet.
You can
Somewhere.
move 30?
I can do 30.
You
So
can still shoot through the window though.
if I can see, yeah.
Well,
if
you
I-
have aggressive too, right? You haven't
can
moved
s-
yet.
Yes, I haven't moved yet.
Yeah. So you can do as a bonus action. You can do aggressive, and it gives you an extra movement action.
yeah, that
So you
would
have 60 feet to
I
work
can
So
walk
you
in
can
60
get to
feet
the-
using
yeah.
that bonus.
Yeah.
So you could get into the house
Yeah.
if you wanted, or into the town hall if you wanted to get in.
If I were to stop in 30 feet and then see through the window, would I be able to see that bandit halfling that's in the back?
You don't know. You can absolutely try.
All right, I'll do my movement first, and I'll look through the window.
Sure.
Can
Okay.
I see?
Okay, so you go up. Give me a perception check, please.
Okay. What was mine?
Just I'll wait. I don't know if it was like mystery.
8.
Yeah, you don't see him.
Okay, then I jump in.
You do see like a little paper creature flapping around in the window, though.
And as I run into,
Katie totally missed that.
I love it so
Or
much.
she's still mad at me for my last
It's
comment.
beautiful. As
You missed that whole thing.
Oh no, sorry. I
Your
was
creature made a cameo.
considering why I'm like this. It's fine.
Life choices.
I have my next move planned, and I'm sorry in advance, so it's fine.
so beautiful.
Great.
So I go in using aggressive and make it inside. And as he's running in, you see Shiv toss the rifle back, and then from the left side of him, the right side of him, he pulls out a sword instead.
So cool.
And I will then. It's an Elven dueling blade, so
The only thing, though, is if you're going to stow a weapon,
that's an action.
yeah. So you'd have to drop it.
Technically, you are a buccaneer, which means you have a dual wielding option, so he can use it with an offhand.
Rifle, though? He
Rifle
has
is a
rifle in
two-handed
one hand.
weapon.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so-
You're right. You're right. If it's a two-handed, it won't work.
Oh yeah, then I'll drop it outside. as I
Okay,
run
so you-
inside. Yeah,
okay.
right before. Oops, so sorry. Right before the door. I'm sorry.
It's okay, we're good.
Did we bump it too much?
They didn't move now. It just shook. Okay.
Great. Thumbs up to Tech. We're good. We're good.
Shout out to Tech.
Yo, Tech.
Thank you.
Julian.
And then I drop it and then pull out the sword.
Okay,
And
so you're dropping it inside or outside?
outside.
Okay.
As I would imagine outside because I wouldn't think I would have it.
Can you ping where you're dropping it, just so I know?
Right.
About to get got.
Well, how do I?
Hold.
Hold press.
There we go. Right around there. Yeah.
Okay. Just out in front of the door.
I will
Yeah.
put it right. There is your rifle.
Yay! And then I run in. So that is my movement and bonus action. So with my sword, I will attack the first bandit I see.
Okay. So as you come in, you see that the bandit leader is further in, and he's crossing, like basically where the building, right here, where the building kind of does this. He's crossing across from here to here, and so he's like 10 feet diagonally from you.
Oh, then I still would have with my aggressive. Then I still would have enough movement speed too because I can go up to 60.
Sure.
So I'll make it up to the bandit leader.
Yep.
And
An
I will attack.
You do see that the sheriff is on the dais, like steps, like unmoving
Okay.
currently, and you see the halfling around you, and you hear like a as you kind of just run into the building, and you see him at the window right beside you.
Okay. Yeah. So I will still attack the bandit leader for a 14 to hit.
That's a hit.
Okay. And then that is 6 points of slashing damage.
Okay, got it.
So, yeah, I will go in and basically cut him from basically across the chest.
Yeah, okay. And he like again, you just rushing in took him off balance and or off
Off guard.
off guard. Thank you. And you slash him across the chest. Okay. That is your turn.
Yes.
All right. The halfling turns towards you with his rifle. Racks it. Hang on. Takes a shot, and that is going to be a 12 to hit. I'm assuming that does not hit. And that is also not going to hit. As he kind of like turns around, like almost like shocked, and
As soon as
takes two shots, and they ricochet off the back wall. Go ahead.
Oh, I was just going to say like how I just kind of like kick up a table behind me so that way that well, I guess that wouldn't be.
Yeah, there's no table there.
Never mind.
And then and then he crosses across the back, so he uses his full movement to go deeper into the area and takes like half cover behind the dais on the other side. As now you've come into the space that he is in. Mr. Smith, you're up.
Mr. Smith walks towards Archie and Nexus. As he's closing towards you, not rushing towards you, but he's got this smile on his face, and it's a genuinely nice smile. And he pulls out a handkerchief and starts wiping the blood from the point, and says, "Look, I know this is a lot, but this is not the first time that I and Sully have been in this. It'll all be all right. It'll turn out fine. It always does. Just believe in me. Just believe in yourselves." And there's a slight manifestation of golden glitter, just for a second. You are both blessed.
Yeah, bless.
Very good. Very good.
And with that, he points his blade to the top of his hat, tips it, turns, and rushes back towards the door with his cunning action.
Okay.
So,
And I will close, and I will be standing
Basically,
just
like
right at the window.
with your back to the
back there.
yep.
into the way. Okay.
So
Like it.
D4 on that attack roll. Your next attack or saving throw.
Are you also blessing yourself?
I am.
Okay, make sure you get right.
I would have blessed you, unfortunately. You
I'm flying and
You were
very.
so far.
I am a
So far.
raging ash monster in
You're
the sky.
30
It's
feet there.
Okay. Half orc goes. Human.
Needs to make a dex saving throw.
Dex or whiz?
Dex.
This is not going to be enough.
They are going to take 1d8.
10. And 10's not enough. I'm
Nope.
assuming.
They're going to take 1d8 fire damage. Don't worry about the horse if you don't worry about the horse, because horsey. 3 points of fire damage.
I may have been taking them wrong. Shoot. How much damage has this one taken? How much did it take from the last?
12, right?
Hold on.
The half orc has taken the most damage.
Yeah.
Okay.
Correct.
Human.
Okay. You know, this is. Well,
Because
I'm
you
good.
shot the
I'm good.
human once.
I shot the human
Yeah.
once. That would have been. 12.
Yeah, I'm good. I'm good.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Okay. Then 3. Yeah.
okay. Sorry. So how much points?
8.
8. Got it. All right. Okay. But he can move out now.
I mean, he can always move. But
It's
he can
his-
start.
it's
He can
his
start
choice.
the turn within. Yeah. He can start his turn.
Yeah, that he started his turn. He does not want to do that again. Does the horse also, I'm assuming, take
It does.
that deck save? It passes, it succeeds.
It is great.
So it gets up and it starts to kind of like slowly but hurtfully run away.
Yeah.
Jump, jump,
Yeah,
jump.
starts
Just
kinda trying.
run, Mr. Horsey, just run.
Yeah.
Get out!
So he stands up and he's going to back up to the back of the building. So he's going to go 5, 10 back to the corner, and he's going to fire 2 arrows in your direction, and then he's going to back behind the building, like
Okay.
out of view. Oh, because you're up, right? You're above.
30
and
and-
Sorry. So he's gonna. So you can see over the jail because the jail's lower. So he shoots 2 in the air and then he backs up in behind the main building, so out of your sight, just because of the angle that you are.
That's fine.
Yeah.
You gonna move.
Well, I'm gonna do a lot more than that.
Okay. First shot is dirty 20 to hit.
That will. That will hit.
Next one is a 19 to hit.
That will hit.
Okay. The first one is 5 points of piercing damage
Is this
with
a
an arrow.
magical weapon?
No.
That is 2 points of damage.
Yeah. And the next one is a 7.
And that is 3 points of damage.
Got it. You have damage resistance. That's crazy.
Denny Phantom in the heels.
All right.
I feel like it's a flavor as they go through. It shouldn't be like water, but it's like almost like a level of like it goes through. It almost like slows down just enough as the smoke and air kind of like doesn't
Manipulate it, yeah.
affects the impact as it continues
Love
to go
that.
through them.
Love that. All right. Clint is going to cross again in front, and stops in the doorway and points his pistols in the direction of first the captain, and then goes, "Ugh," because you're in the way, and then turns towards the halfling. And both are misses. As off the dais, and he rolls back around to the other side. Sheriff.
Excuse me. That was good wrong.
Archie, you're up. Wheeler and on deck.
Archie!
I think I got just enough movement to explode in that door there.
This
and make somebody's
movement.
life not fun.
I think you are correct.
All right. I'm gonna just get my hands on the closest bad guy.
So as soon as your movement gets you right in the doorway,
Yeah.
and then you see a big room, you see a little tussle with the bandit leader and with Shiv to the left,
Alright.
and then you see a halfling all the way at the back of the room, I think, which is about like 40 feet across,
Can't reach
behind the dais, and he's currently crouched behind.
All right.
So there's nobody in your immediate vicinity except for a flapping paper-like creature.
I'll
the
take
window.
a real fun action. I'll punch myself again on this turn. A lot of fun.
Wait, the halfling's
So
not
you're
nearby?
Barbican?
Is that by the window
No,
anymore?
remember it crossed?
Oh,
it
that's the one
crossed
that
back.
I thought it was the other guy. Okay.
Crossed
You
back.
think around?
Still raging. Took 3 more points of damage. That's my turn.
Okay, Wedler, you're up. Nexus
Okay.
right up. I've never heard that tactic before, and I don't know how. In all
It's
these
so
years of
great.
I know, right? You think that'll be common?
Okay, Wedler, now invisible, will take their entire turn to just like scoot through all the people in the door and will move the full 30 feet in that they can move to the building.
Okay.
How deep is this halfling in the? Actually, you know what? No. I lied. Wrong question. I know.
We're done.
Everybody go home. So Wheeler actually is going to take their movement. No, I'm going to ask that. How far, 30 feet in, are the halfling or the bandit leader from Wheeler?
The halfling is 30 feet from Wheeler on the other side of the dais right now.
Okay.
And the bandit is about 10 feet from me right now.
The bandit leader?
Yeah, and him.
And me.
Great. Wheeler is going to get within, like...
Yeah, because you're
Sneak
invisible
right
right
up
now.
in. He's going to grab his net.
Yeah.
And he's going to toss it on top of the bandit leader.
Yeah.
To restrain.
Okay. All right.
So, Wheeler sneaks in and is going to try to toss that net. I actually think... I guess I have to make just a basic attack roll.
I think it has rules about nets.
Yeah.
It's interesting.
Yeah,
If you
net's
could bring
a
that up,
strange
yeah.
equipment piece.
I'm
Hold on.
assuming they have to make a strength save to get out, or a dex save to
So a
evade it.
large or smaller creature hit by a net is restrained until it is freed. A net has no effect on a creature that are formless or a creature that are capable of. Creature can use this action to break free of it. Dealing,
It counts as a ranged weapon, so they need to make an attack.
I just need to make a
hit,
ranged
they're
weapon attack.
restrained.
Yeah, perfect. Okay.
So they're restrained automatically if it hits.
As long as it hits, yeah.
But no
and then they can
damage.
try to break free of it on their
There's no
turn.
damage.
There's no damage. It's
Got
not
it.
a damaged weapon. So, knowing that, I'm just going to make a basic attack roll here. At a 15,
But you're invisible,
I am invisible.
so you get advantage.
I get advantage on it. Well, that would advantage. How about a 22?
22 is enough.
And I imagine I release the concentration. I pop out of nowhere. Wheeler just like, and Miner's like, and tosses his net on this unexpected
Beautiful.
bandit leader,
Okay.
hoping to restrain him. And I go, get him! So that everybody in the room knows that I'm trying to
Yeah.
restrain him.
Yeah.
So maybe I can get some stronger people to help me.
Like it.
Great. But I let everybody know and make it known that I am now where we are.
You mind if I move your thing real quick? 'Cause I think
Yeah.
I'm almost positive. Where's your twisted? Is it once per turn, or is it no matter what?
When I attack a creature that is unaware of my presence, he gets handsome. You were so right. So he also is going to need to make a wisdom save at a 14.
I was like, wait, is this
You
like
were
a
so
proficiency
right.
bonus
You were
thing?
so
or...
right. It's any time I attack a creature
He rolled
that's
a
unaware.
12.
Yes! So it's frightened. He can't go anywhere, but he is going to have to try to get away from Wheeler as much as possible, which means...
But he can't come closer. He doesn't have to get further.
You're right. He just can't come closer to me. You're right, because
Right.
it's a frightened state. So, yeah, he's frightened and I'm no longer invisible. There you go.
Yeah, he's like, what the fuck? And he's like, what the fuck? Yeah, okay, got it. All right, Nexus, you're up. Sully, top of the order, you're on deck.
Hey DM, question for you
Oh, no.
about the wastes that we're in. Are there hot springs?
Oh gosh.
Or
Are
like,
there hot springs? Yeah. Like where?
just in
The ground?
in the general existent air? I'm not looking for one right now. I'm just asking,
Okay.
do hot springs exist?
Yeah?
Great. As Nexus, thank you.
Well,
As Nexus watches,
can I change my answer after?
No,
It's now canon. Thank
Yes.
you. So I'm so
Please,
sorry.
please. No.
So Nexus watches everybody like run into this building, and Nexus starts to go towards the house, and then out of the corner of her eye, she realizes she's right next to the blacksmith shop, and so Nexus is going to run into the blacksmith shop. Is it manned? Are they in there?
Do you go right into the shop?
I would like to, if
Okay.
that's possible.
As you burst in, actually, you go to open the door and it hits something solid.
Okay. Can I just
Sorry.
knock on the door?
Yes.
You're
Okay.
punching yourself. That was smart
Yes.
for me.
And you hear a familiar voice of the blacksmith say, "Who goes there?"
Hello, I am Nexus. We met previously, and in observing your shop, I recall that you had several options of flux in your shop. I was wondering if I might borrow a cup of borax.
What?
He says,
This is an emergency situation. Expediency. would be
yeah, whatever.
appreciated.
He says, "Patch, move away." And I'll have to now wait until Patch's initiative order for Patch to move. Okay, got it. So you're looking for Borax. You're hoping that works out.
I love Nexus.
Can't he just pass it through the window?
Yeah, but it's not his turn. It's on her.
That's
It's
true,
her
that's
turn in the
true.
initiative order. So I'll just have them go with. Okay, good. We'll figure it out. All right. Oh dear. Okay, can you add them at initiative level 13, please?
Yes, I can. I'm just going to add them. Yes, I can.
Just put commoners as an initiative order.
This is wild.
I have to see what I can find. I just basically have to select anything and just make it happen. So yes.
That's your
I will
entire
add
turn.
them.
That,
I would say yes. That took
Yeah,
about
that
6
seems like
seconds.
that's- yeah.
Sully.
As this individual leaves my sight, it is like my face is featureless and yet still has features, but it is very clear a smile just came upon my face as I just float straight down, and as I touch the building, I go straight through it.
Okay.
And I'm intending to pop up on the other side of him.
Okay, so you come through the window and you're in the second floor, and it looks like an office. So you're in the mayor's office up above, and then you go through the other side of the thing.
I'm intending to pop
10,
out the
20.
other side.
Yeah, that's about 30 feet. Puts you.
If it be more than 30 feet, I won't do that. But if I can get through with 30 feet, I will. I don't know if I can.
You can get your head out at 30 feet.
Just my head?
Yeah.
Not an arm? Not a hand?
Sure.
Bet.
Game it.
This individual's right here. I just come through.
They're still like 15 feet below you, but they're like this with the bow at the
so
side.
I'm like above them.
Yeah.
Ooh, even better.
Yeah, I figured.
My face comes through, and I just look down and go, "While you run it," and I shoot him directly in the head.
Called shot.
Yes.
Disadvantage.
Whoa.
Love it.
You got it.
You got it.
Okay, that's either a 15 or a 15.
Woo!
Meets it, beats it.
Yes!
Burst.
Yeah! There it is.
One burst. 14 points of damage.
Nice, dude.
What does this called shot do?
It just means that you got hit in the head.
Kill tip.
That's fine. Yes. 14 points of damage.
Awesome. Okay. And,
I lied.
well, yeah. Go ahead.
14, but as it hits, there's almost like the bullet, as it almost touches them, the bullet seemingly like implodes within itself. But it's like a bullet can't die, but metal can get so old that it just decrepit.
Yes.
This bullet takes that form as it impacts. As I use my life drain ability, when I hit with an attack, I'm going to do an extra amount of damage equal to my level, which is, what are we?
3.
3. So it's going to be 7 points of damage. 3 of that is necrotic. And I'm going to get temporary HP equal to that damage.
Okay. So it takes an additional
3 points of damage.
3 points. Okay.
And I'm gonna
17 then, right?
Yeah,
So-
17, and I'm going to get 3 temporary HP.
Nice.
As that energy siphons back into me.
Okay. All right. I will say that the bullet goes kind of through kind of the back somewhere. You're not typically sure, and it explodes kind of out his cheek, and his kerchief or whatever comes down, and he looks up at you, and there's no mistaking this face. He was there.
Oh, yeah.
He's not the one.
Oh, I was
He
like,
was there.
yeah, as I see this face, I just stare. I just stare at him. And I can't wait to see it die.
No.
Sorry, say it one more time.
Dying. Death.
Yes, death, decay, destruction. I want to see it all.
Oh, got it.
That is my action. That's not a spell. Okay, I think that is all. Let me, sorry, really quickly. bonus action, you spend one spell slot again. Supposed to use the no, or I can spend spell again. Spell slots. Sorry. I'm using bonus action to do something, but I just gotta remember how to do it. I'm next.
You good?
You're not. You're good.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't have anything else.
Bandit leader has to make a what save to get out of the net?
He can make a strength save at disadvantage because he's frightened. Because when you are frightened, you make all checks at disadvantage. So he can make a strength check, and he needs to make a 10 at disadvantage.
Okay, so that is that's a 19, a dirty 20 for the first one.
Okay. Below.
Ooh, and that is a 12.
Okay, but then it will take his whole turn to get out. He doesn't get another
Okay,
action.
but 12 is enough?
12 is enough to, like, burst the net open.
Okay. So, well, yeah. He
Or
either
get
burst,
out, yeah.
he gets out of it, but he still, that was his turn.
So
because
he's
it was
still
his
frightened,
action.
but he's not restrained.
But he's not restrained, but he is still frightened, so he
Yeah.
will still continue to
Sure.
make checks at disadvantage.
Sure.
And just so you know, the bonus action just using my sorcery points to get a spell slot against sorcery. Yeah, spell slot sorcery stuff. That's all.
Okay. Got it. Shiv, you're up.
Okay. I'll continue attacking that bandit. Where's my...
I just saw robot friend be added to.
Yeah, that was the turn. I just didn't know what his name was. That was our friends, and that's what you wanted, right?
Yes.
Was the Iron Golem?
For the commoners? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Got it,
I called him Robot Friend
Yeah,
because
got
I
it.
didn't
Sorry.
know
I thought that
his name.
was, yeah, got it.
All robots are friends.
Come on. That was a nat one.
Oh,
For
no.
what?
For me to attack.
Oh, that's
for a
bad.
total of, I guess, 5.
Yeah, that's too
to
bad.
hit. Yeah.
Rip.
Not my day today. That's fine.
Okay.
How
I
many
would.
times you punched yourself?
Yeah, I swung out. I would imagine, like, probably as he's trying to take the thing off, he falls backwards or something, and I just swing right over.
No,
him.
I would. You don't get to tell me what your natural
sorry.
ones are.
Yes.
Your natural one, your sword hand gets tangled in the net that just came off
Perfect.
him.
Yeah, even better.
And so, for next turn, you lose an attack action because your hand is tied up with that hand. So with your sword hand. So if you have something else you can do with your other hand, that's fine. But for right now, you've lost you're tangled up in the net with your sword.
Got it.
At Brownsmith, we honor nat ones.
Yes, you do.
And
Yes,
I
we
can't
do.
remember our robot friend's name, but I will add it. What is his
Like
name?
patches or something?
Patches. But I said add commoners because then that's anybody in the town will go at that.
Great, then I'll just
initiative.
rename it Commoner.
Yeah. Exactly.
Commoners.
Yep. 100%. All right.
Hell, bank
Okay, so that's them. All right. So the door, you hear like a step away from the door, and then come back with what you were looking for.
Great. Nexus will grab it and say, "Thank you very much. I am appreciative for your assistance." And then
Not your turn. So, but
Oh.
they have now given it to you.
Okay.
So now on your turn, you can act
Okay.
on it. Yeah.
Well,
perfect.
I still say thank you.
Yes,
That's
absolutely.
polite.
You can absolutely.
Period.
Shopping
Say
is a
thank
free
you.
action.
Also crying.
Also crying.
Also, right.
Politeness is a free action.
This is a free action.
the one that I'm
Okay, so everybody is in. All those folks are in the house. Very hard to see all those folks.
Yeah, I was going to try to. Yeah, it is
Jumbo.
now officially the bandit halfling's turn.
Okay.
about to have merch.
Oh, dude.
Google
there you
it.
go.
Right. Okay.
I'll buy your
Cool.
I would
cool,
like to
cool.
ask a quick question.
Yeah.
How when the not to like remake you think before the human like went behind the house and he was like just walking behind, how close was he to the town hall? When I cast Brimstone, how close was he to the town hall?
10 feet.
Do you think the edge of the town hall is starting to catch fire because there's brimstone next to it?
Possibly.
Okay, just want to ask that out loud. Continue.
Does it say that it puts
It says there
Everything,
anything within
objects-
15 feet. I mean, well, it doesn't say it does
takes
specifically.
damage or is on fire? Because that's
It takes fire damage. It doesn't necessarily take fire. I'm just
sure.
flavoring the spell. I don't know. I'm
Sure.
just like, there's a brimstone next to it. You can do what you will.
Yeah. Yeah. I would absolutely say there is smoke rising from that area. Whether or not it stays lit or not is to be determined. Okay. All right. Halfling is going to take. Are there any rules? And I remember reviewing this, but I can't remember offhand. For the gunslinger stuff for Kobold Press for reloading, like what are the rules for?
Yes, there are. And I will give them to you and pull them up for everybody at home.
Shout out to Kobold Press.
Boo, 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 boo. pull up the book. So for gear rules, gunpowder, there are a few optionals, and there are, I believe it takes okay, here we go. Misfire, optional gunpowder rules include a misfire, special training, wet ammunition. I know that there is a proficiency, loading a firearm. Early firearms use paper cartridges, paper cylinders, blah, 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 blah. To load a firearm, the wielder opens the paper cartridge, pours the gunpowder in the end of the barrel, followed by the ball and paper. The rod is used to ram. Hit or miss ammunition. So it doesn't have any hard rules, but it's going to take him a minute to reload, unless it is like a revolver.
I would like to say it is an action for me to reload, but I have a special thing to make it a bonus action. So it is normally an action.
It's just a
For
full
a revolver?
action.
For firearms.
Firearm.
Okay, so I'm going to say in this case it's an action for him to reload. It's a repeater.
Okay.
So he loads
Loads real quick.
6 back into it, and now he can shoot 6 again in a row. Okay, so he's taking his action to load, but he takes full cover behind the dais.
Mm-hmm.
So he crouches right behind it, and he's loading for this action at the back of the room. Mr. Smith, you're up.
Do you run flanking rules, Dean?
I don't.
You don't. Okay. So I've got the wall behind my back, turn, rush in, realise that you have got your sort of sword arm cut caught, but at least are able to potentially sock him with the other hand. And I will try and drive the poignard into the bandit leader.
Okay.
So
Nice.
no advantage
Not
on
for
my
flanking.
attack, but I will get my sneak attack if I hit.
Yes.
Okay, here's what I'm going to do.
That is an 18 to hit.
That's a hit.
Yes.
Sheriff's all tied up.
Nice.
4, 8, 12, 16 points of damage.
Ooh, that is for the captain.
Yes, it is.
Okay.
And because I was so close, because he's only like 10 foot into the room, I will disengage as a free action and run back outside.
Okay.
Beautiful.
He's starting to show some damage as well.
Great. I like that.
All of them but the halfling are
It's okay, I'm coming for him too.
clearly damaged. Okay. All right. Half-orc. Who now? The back door of the town hall busts open, and he, off the corner, takes 2 shots into the room.
Oh no.
I mean, us, he's got on multiple targets, but
We'll see.
He is
if he
going
wants
to
shoot his
shoot.
mates, otherwise it's just you, I'm afraid, Shiv.
Shiv is on the left there. Halfling's there. Archie is the biggest target in the room.
Oh no.
Although,
I think Archie's like at the doorway.
Yeah, just
Just a giant bare ass in the doorway.
Yeah, completely blocking.
Repeating something.
With like a map sticking out of it a little bit.
yeah,
Just peeking.
because you guys have a big melee happening here with all 4 of you. Clint is on that side. Okay, so yeah, sorry, Archie.
he could, you know.
It's fine.
Yeah, I
Mistake
tried
you
to
for the
space this
door.
out a little bit inside of it for you there.
Can you put
Hold
Mr. Smith, Shiv, the leader, and you to the left side of the building?
Absolutely. Like
Just so
over
I
there.
know. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Oh, wait,
fine.
no, Mr. Smith went back outside.
Outside.
Oh, you went back outside?
Right, he uses disengage.
Got it.
And the sheriff, you said's like all tied up or dead over here.
Yeah.
He's yeah
Yeah, that's fine. That
on the table. I think.
And the halfling is down back by the sheriff.
The halfling. Oh, I'm so sorry. The halfling is near the sheriff. Okay.
No, like on the other side of the sheriff, like back
Over
back
here?
of the building. Yeah, he would be
Yeah,
back
great.
there.
Okay.
And the sheriff isn't really there, but that doesn't matter.
Okay.
Okay, that's close enough. Just so you have a general idea. That is going to be a 13 to hit, Archie.
It does not hit.
That
I
is
like to
going
think it does hit. I just don't care.
yeah, that's going to that's going to be a 17.
17. If was it? If it meets, it beats.
Okay, all right. Oh, that is 13 points
Okay.
of piercing damage. That was full damage
No worries.
on a rifle shot.
Did that explode? Did that burst?
No,
Okay.
no. How does burst work again?
Burst works when your damage die rolls the highest number it can roll. You roll again.
That would have bursted.
Yeah, do it.
But you can only burst as many dice as you have proficiency. So it depends on their, like they would have probably 2 or 3 proficiencies, so they can only re-roll that many.
Their proficiency bonus?
Yeah.
Number.
Yeah.
Whatever.
okay.
Yeah.
So it's 2. So,
They can burst 2 of the 6 die. that you have. So if they rolled 3 6s, you can only burst 2 of them.
But you have to get the 6 first.
Yes.
Enough 6s to be able to roll equal to the proficiency or whatever. Yeah.
How many 6s did you get on that damage? Like, you rolled how much damage?
I rolled 10 on a D10.
So then that 10
it's a
will
rifle.
burst. Yeah, and then it'll burst.
So I roll it again.
Yes. And add it.
1.
Okay. So I got a little extra.
Yeah.
All right.
So 14.
Actually, that would be 3 with the 4 with the damage bonus.
Yep.
Because you still apply damage bonus. Okay, got it. I thought that was the rule. I just wanted to make sure. Okay, good.
Yep, you got it.
All right.
Bandit human.
Yes. So out back, right?
Yes, he is still out
just
back.
got shot in the
just around
head.
the corner.
Not looking great. Is going to take 2 more shots at you, Sully. But you are currently 3/4 covered.
Yeah, 3/4 cover. It's just my head and part of my hand with a pistol.
He's going to run into the back of the building.
Why you running, punk?
You have to ask that question?
You didn't run when you came in my home.
And he disappears through the back door. You folks don't see him yet because
Great.
there's rooms in between that. Clint is going to sneak around the corner again, take 2 shots, and he is going to attack the bandit half-orc at the back. That is a 16 to hit, and that is not going to be enough, but the 16 is going to hit with his pistols. That is going to be a 1d8. That is going to be, that's wow, maximum damage. So maximum damage bursts every time?
Yes.
Wow. Well done, Clint.
Yay!
Yeah, Clint.
Yeah, Clint.
14 points of piercing damage on that half-orc.
Bye, half work.
Please.
Because I've snap attacking.
And you see it kind of like, and he still has the rifle up, but
resilient bastard.
he's starting to you can hear that breathing, wheezing.
Mm-hmm.
All right, sheriff.
Yes, it is the sheriff's turn.
Got it. Archie. Oh no, yeah, Archie, you're up.
Archie's up. All right.
And Wedler on deck.
And Archie is just livid right now. And as you can see, he keeps on smacking himself. He's getting more and more frustrated as all this cool shit keeps happening. And he just can't quite reach it. And as he gets more and more angry, you just see these bony protrusions getting longer and longer. Maybe his lower tusks are starting to get just a little longer. And he's finally able to get a paw or 2 on, I'm thinking, this human bandit leader.
Okay.
And he's going to, I'd like to switch up my bonus action and action just thematically. It ain't going to affect anything mechanically.
Okay.
Bonus action, I'd like to make a unarmed attack at him.
Nice.
Okay.
Recklessly, if you don't mind.
You're so polite about it.
First one is a nat 20.
Damage.
All right. And you do, this is his unarmed attack, so it's
Okay.
D4.
Yep.
He is a Path of the Thorns barbarian, so because of blossoming thorns, he gets to add his strength modifier to that. So we're going to go 4 plus 4 plus 3. So with his punch, that is 11 points of piercing damage.
Let's go, Archie.
And then the action.
You watch as you hit him and blood and teeth kind of
You
fly
get the
out the side.
critical damage in there too?
I did.
Okay.
And then I'd like him to make a contested athletics check as I begin to grapple him with my claws just on his face.
Okay. I like that.
Because I'm a Grizzlepaw barbarian, Grizzlepaw bear folk, and he's got a...
Okay, go ahead, roll.
That is a, what I can't see, that's not super good. I think that's a 4.
Don't forget you're raging.
I'm raging. And I'm blessed.
7.
It's a 7.
7. I'm going to be blessed about it.
Yeah. You
Blessing does
Nope.
not affect ability checks.
You're right, I'm kidding, psych.
I just
and
drink.
then-
Yeah.
Raging, how does that affect that particularly?
You get roll an advantage.
Oh,
Yeah, you get to
all right.
roll it.
That's worse. That's
Okay.
the 7 plus.
Okay.
He manages to evade your grapple.
I didn't add a modifier. 7 plus 6. That's a 13. No.
Okay.
All
I rolled
right.
an 18.
All right. And then, I'm really pissed about that, so I'm going to take my action now.
Okay.
And I'm
Was grapple not an action?
It is not because of what I am. It's
Special.
It is. I'll read it to you. Do you?
We love this.
Bear hug. When you take the attack action, you can make an unarmed strike as a bonus action. If you hit, you can grapple the target in addition to dealing the damage of it.
Wow.
So you can use this ability equal number of times to your Constitution modifier, which is up there.
And that's as a bonus action.
Yeah, that's just the bonus action.
Holy moly.
However, the important thing is when you take the attack action. So you need to take your normal attack, then you bonus attack, then you free grapple. So that's the order it has.
Right, I just wanted to mix it up thematically.
Yeah.
As we covered it initially. I just wanted to do that first because it sounded cooler.
Yeah.
So I'd like to go ahead and take that attack action.
However,
So,
I would like to. Wording is important, fellow D&D players. It says if you hit, which he did, you can grapple. It does not say
You need to roll.
you need to
again.
roll. You need to grapple.
It's you can grapple.
So it says by word when you take the attack action, you can make an unarmed strike as a bonus action. If you hit, you can grapple the target in addition to dealing damage to it. You can use this ability a number of times equal to your con modifier, which would be 3 for you.
I'll let you make that call.
No, so
So he's grappled.
it says you can, if you decide to. Typically with a grapple thing, if you do a grapple check, then it's opposed. But oftentimes there are rules that say that you just get grappled.
Yeah.
I'm assuming is that what
But
the intention of this?
you have to hit.
As the
So
people
you
who created this
the
content?
only way you can take the free grapple is to hit first. You have to make an attack on them.
All right.
So you have to
Which
make
he
the
did.
first attack.
Yeah.
No, he made a bonus.
He
said,
took the bonus unarmed strike. You have to make another attack
All right.
first.
And
Okay, so this next attack has to hit for him
Correct,
to
for
grapple.
him to make the free grapple.
So this is we're still
Yeah.
reckless. We're still reckless. That is 21 to hit.
Yes.
And then
Yeah.
let me see if I can get a natural 20 on the. No, we'll stick with the 20.
Okay, fair enough, that hits.
And then we'll go up. Where's the D6? I made too many pretty structures. There we
Yeah.
go.
Yeah.
Then you are that,
4
that
plus
is-
6
you can't-
plus 2. Yeah, 4. That is 10 additional points of piercing damage as I sink my teeth right into his jugular.
Woo!
Kind of beat him against the wall with my head a little bit.
He's not
All
a
right.
cake.
So in all,
20. Is that 20 points?
You did 11,
Dang.
and then
21.
and 10, so 21.
And I think I still got a little movement left.
You do.
You grappled him.
okay. How many bonus actions did you take this turn? Just so we clear. Just the one. You took one bonus action, one attack, and the attack action is what caused the grapple.
Correct.
Okay.
Sorry, that's confusing.
No. Just
There's
want to make
also
sure.
cool synchronicity with the
just-
subclass and subrace.
As a clarification, the attack allows him to use the
So,
bonus.
okay.
The bonus is what allowed him to grapple.
Yes.
But he had to have made that attack first.
You did it out of order.
Yes.
Next time you would make the attack, then you would choose to take the bonus action. If the bonus action hits, you get the grapple. We
Yeah.
kind of did it out of order this time, but that is how it works.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
I was just trying to be thematic.
No, I know.
like
it's
it.
all
I
good.
like
cool.
it.
It's
I
so
like
cool.
it.
And you warned us ahead of time, so that's
Yeah,
fine.
yeah, yeah.
As long as you took one action, one bonus action,
Yes.
we're good.
Yeah, we're good.
But
believe
for
I
future
still have some movement
players.
if you're good with it.
Yeah. Although the attack you just made, didn't you say you attacked with your bonus action as well?
Yeah.
Because the bonus action is the grapple, correct?
No.
No, it is an
Got
unarmed
it.
strike as a
Okay,
bonus action.
just clarifying.
Yep.
So
Got
sorry.
it. Got it.
No worries.
Got
It's
it.
good to learn.
This.
Got it. Grapple is just a bonus feature to that bonus
Bonus
attack.
attack, yes,
Got
sir.
it.
I believe I still got movement. Are you comfortable with that deal?
Yes.
All right.
Except that you need to tell me how you take down this.
Finally.
Oh,
Oh, I'm not even aware he's dead. I'm just shaking him around.
Yes. You just ragdolled. Yeah.
And I'm just going to start marching towards that halfling with this dead guy still in my mouth.
Okay, I like that.
Oh. You just see it on the side show, just like,
It's good. Yeah.
what the hell?
Yeah. Wheeler's up next.
Wheeler
Jerdak.
seeing this, and then seeing this bandit halfling
Got 2 feet
who
left.
Wheeler pulls out his bolus and and slings it to try to hit his feet. He's not going anywhere. Hopefully. Anywhere. Okay, so that's gonna come off. I need to address this, and then I can make the attack. Incorrect. That was wrong. Dot. That is correct. All right. I guess
You
that
just
works
taught
like
me something.
this.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, so this works like this. I just make a regular ranged attack. Here we go. At a 15.
That is a hit.
Great. So this is
Which one are you attacking?
The bandit halfling
Yeah,
that is
back.
near the sheriff.
Sorry, that is not a hit because they're on behind cover.
Oh,
And
well
actually,
then I can't throw this anyways.
yeah, and I said they were way behind. Like
Who can I see other than the dead man and Archie's
half
jaws?
orc.
Okay, then that's who I will throw it at. Okay, I need to be able to see them regardless for the bonus to work. So that is who I choose. It's a 15 hit him.
Okay, that is a hit.
Great. I will add that to chat for ease, but this is considered a ranged weapon attack. Yeah, so their speed is now reduced to 0. He cannot go anywhere, and it must succeed on a D10 strength save throw or fall prone. So it needs to make a strength he needs to make a strength saving throw.
18. Dirty 20.
Dirty 20. So he doesn't fall prone, but his speed is still reduced.
Sure.
On his turn, he can try to free himself as his action.
Okay, still reduced to 0.
But he cannot move or
He
go
cannot
anywhere.
move.
So anything
Okay.
that requires speed is Dunskies.
Got it.
Yep.
Okay.
Love.
And then Wedler is going to... What are the ceilings like in this place?
This is a vaulted ceiling because it's a big open area in this front area, so it's
And
quite
you said
high.
it was about
like 30 feet.
30 feet or so? Okay, that's all I need to know. I can't do anything else, but Wedler needs to know that. So Wedler is going to cross and attempt to get...
It's like this, actually.
Yeah, like this
I don't know
one.
how high those
this
are,
is
but probably about 30.
exactly,
Yeah.
This is exactly...
This is actually it.
Yeah,
We are in the
literally
room.
in the space.
Oh,
This
wow.
is exactly
Weird.
what I was hoping for. So I'll handle that on my next turn, but for the sake of this, Wedler will take a movement to find cover. So a
Okay.
table, a stool, a chair,
Okay,
something where he won't be in the line of fire from
Okay.
all of these weapons.
Got it.
That is my action.
Okay. Nexus, you're up, and then back up to the order. Sully.
Having very politely thanked Patches, Nexus is honestly just going to head towards the place,
Okay.
the town hall. That's my turn.
I'm so scared of what you're
You have another action. You have an action still, so you could dash to get closer or do something else.
Yeah, I guess I will. I guess I'll dash. If I dash around the side, which I think I have enough movement to kind of do, can I see anything through that side window? The one that got like busted out by the guy.
That's on the other side. So where Mr.
Oh.
Smith is, Mr. Smith's just like on the edge in front of that. That's the one the window
Okay.
that busted out.
Yeah, I'll move-
The other one is still
Okay, yeah, I'll move to like
Yep.
where Mr. Smith is.
Sure.
And I'll say, hello. Wrenching this bag of flux.
Where is your massive shiny crossbow?
She just points to her back. Said, I had a better idea.
Let's see how it pans out.
All right. Bandit leader no longer has a turn. Actually, yes, it does.
It's I should be. Oh, sorry.
Go ahead.
I'm after Nexus, unless you were.
Yeah, it's Sully's turn.
Sorry,
No, I just want to make sure.
it had already switched, so I.
No, I get you.
Yeah.
I get you. I'm good. You said the human went inside, correct?
Yes.
I'm going to float straight down.
Okay.
Not straight down, but go back in and see if I can find where he's at.
You all watch as Sully comes through the roof of the back, because it's vaulted like this, and then it comes down just like this, and there's a room there. So he comes down through here, and you're in that space at the back of this room, right above the halfling.
Okay.
Do I see the human?
Not yet.
Can I tell which way they went?
They're somewhere in the back area of the house that you didn't get to because you came straight down. If you had gone diagonal, then you would have been to
That's
where they
fair.
are.
I am intending to find where they went. So I was wherever they went. I was intending to go where. I thought he went straight inside.
No,
You gotta say he ducked in.
He went over and then.
Oh,
and
so
then-
I didn't hit her other front. That's my fault.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
fine.
Yeah.
If I do not see them, I'm not using my entire movement. If I do not see them as like breach through,
Yeah.
then I'm gonna go into the area where I saw.
Perception check.
I'm only looking for the human. Perception. That was bad. That's a 3. No, sorry, 3 plus. That's a 6.
I'm gonna say that as you come down, you get a little disoriented because there's like wood and like all around you. You're not able to see past
True.
into anything, so you start to lose your bearings a little bit. and kind of lose track of where you are in the walls and in the space of where you are.
So am I stuck in the wall?
No.
Oh.
You've lost your bearings.
That's fine. Then I'll
of direction.
Then if I appear in the room and I don't see him, there is a as I open my mouth, it should be a scream, but again, it sounds like a raging fire. See the halflings associated with this human. Deal with him now. Some of the smoke comes off of me and rushes around the eyes. Bonus action, puff of smoke. Please make a dex save.
Okay.
Halfling.
Fail.
Great. They are blinded. Gun immediately goes down. Action, shoot.
Okay.
At advantage because they are blinded. That is a 22 to hit.
That hits.
That is 5 points of piercing damage. That was
Got it.
low damage. Yes. Sorry. I had to think about that. Flavor-wise, it's not going to matter because I'm kind of doing back and forth. But this gun, as I shoot, this gun begins to go down as the what's this called? Mage hand goes to start grabbing the other pistol. That's me.
Okay, got it. The leader.
And I just want you to know, I can draw and stow pistols for free on my turn.
You can what, sorry?
I can draw and stow my pistols for free on my turn with my mage hands.
Okay, cool.
Yep.
You are carrying this bandit leader kind of in your teeth as you're going across, and he begins to dissipate and turns into almost like ash, kind of like the snapping, and then leaves. In your teeth.
He turns into leaves, or he
leaves, gone.
Okay.
He disappears.
He disappears. He dissipates.
Colors of the
Out of
He
existence.
made like a tree. Got it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Sorry.
No, it's all good.
All right, he's gone.
He's gone. Shiv, you're up.
All right. And I'm still tangled up in the net.
You haven't missed your turn yet, right? So
Yes, correct.
So so you can't use that for an action. You can use this, anything else, but you can't use that sword or arm as an action.
Would I be able to let go of the sword and take
You
out? Or
can
my
try
arm is-
and remove yourself with a strength check for this turn, but there's no point because it's going to be gone anyways next turn.
Got it. So instead, then, while he's holding on to the sword, tangled up in the net, you see him reach into his trench coat and pull out a hand axe.
Yeah.
Nice.
And he then will take that, dragging this behind him, up to the bandit half-orc that's in front, right there.
Yep.
It makes it over here.
Yep.
And I will use my attack and bonus action to hit him.
And his speed is at 0 because he's restrained, so
Yes.
you get advantage on that attack,
Okay,
right? Isn't that how
fantastic.
that works?
I don't know if you get an advantage on a restrained creature.
He
Their
can't, but
speed is
he
0.
can't move.
He's not restrained, but his speed is just 0.
A restrained creature's speed becomes 0, and it can't benefit from any
It's-
bonus.
It's
Yeah, and attack rolls against the creature have advantage, and the
Okay,
creature's
there you
attack
go.
rolls have disadvantage. Yeah.
My apologies. The
Yeah.
bola is what's around the half-orc, correct?
yeah.
Yes, feet.
He failed. He did not.
Fall prone.
But okay, sorry.
But he is
he's still
restrained.
restrained.
Sorry,
Yeah.
I didn't know the wording restraints in that. That's my
Yeah,
fault.
yeah, yeah.
Continue.
Perfect. So this is a little bit of attack. Ooh, thank God for advantage.
This is what I'm like. Wedler can just.
Are you kidding me?
Restrain.
Come
You
on,
did
man.
not.
So for my action, I only get an 8.
Okay.
Yeah. That's a miss.
That's a miss, yeah.
As he parries it with the rifle, as you come across.
This goddess did not like you coming.
No, today is not my day.
We're
It's
gonna
fine.
die.
It's fine. Oh, it's happening. Fuck you.
See, you need a new die. Put it in.
This.
Stop cursing. Stop cursing.
That's it. That's the whole series.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so sad. Oh, I'm so sorry.
It's okay.
I am sorry. Forget this. That I missed both, and okay. You know what?
There's both attacks.
I missed both attacks, and then in my rage, I get so angry for this guy continuously evading me. I'm gonna use action surge.
Okay.
Nice.
Nice.
And
Get it.
You can also roll in shard.
yeah, and Shard wasn't happy with me today
Wasn't happy
either.
with you?
No, so I'll try though. Shard, please be nice to
I
me.
also, you can use that nice red dice right there.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
Something a little different.
And now for something different.
Guys.
Oh my, thank God. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. That is 17 to hit.
That's a hit.
Yeah!
Can I roll the bonus action as well as part of the action surge now, or?
He's still restrained. You've still got advantage.
Advantage.
So
Oh.
you might roll a crit.
Yeah, you could roll
fair
a quick.
point. Fair point. Oh, so close. 19 to hit. So.
Oh.
Yeah, it's a hit. Still.
But so much better.
You do not get another bonus action.
No.
It says on your turn you can take one additional action on top of your regular action, and a possible bonus action.
So 2 actions and your regular bonus action. Because a bonus action, you only ever get 1 bonus action. It's saying you can get a second action.
Okay, just second action. Then I will go ahead and roll to attack for that for 3 points of damage.
Okay, got it.
It's better than
Better than nothing.
Alright, better than nothing.
Could be worse.
It was much worse.
Do we have any
Thank God
commoners?
for action surge. No. Okay.
I will remove them.
Thank you. Halfling. Looking at the situation, not currently super happy
And
with
blind.
his odds.
Or there's smoke around their eyes.
And smoke around their eyes for this turn only.
Yep.
So
Until the start
just
of my next turn.
disadvantage in order to attack, right?
Yes.
Okay. Is going to
Look at that.
attempt to attack you, Sully, by like blindly just firing into the air.
Yes. Has disadvantage. Yes.
Oh, you're lucky because it was a 20.
Well,
but
to me, but okay.
a 15 doesn't hit.
It does not.
Okay. And then the next one is a 17, or that is not enough. Okay, both shots miss. Next up is Mr. Smith.
Because I've been in the building a number of times, how far is the distance from the front door to the back door of that main surveyor?
I think it's 60 feet, I said originally.
Okay,
About
so
that. 60 or 70 feet.
That's fine. So I will come around, realise what's going on, see Shiv fighting the half-orc. He's a little too far to close in.
Sure.
But the halfling is behind cover, but sort of nearer. So I'll start sprinting towards the halfling, and my intent is to leap over the cover that he's got himself.
You can run around it because it's a stepped dais, and he's basically crouched on the other side, so you could just run like this to it.
But I want to do something cool.
Then you can do that. Let me rephrase that. You can do that as long as it fits within the rules. So what would you like to do? So you're gonna run towards it, like up the dais and
Yeah.
across
Yeah.
diagonally? Okay, and it's 60 feet from where you are.
I can dash with my cunning action. So
Right.
I've got
So you're gonna
full movement.
bonus action dash
Next to him. And then-
Got it.
Okay. And he's still blind? Was that?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Start of my next
Until the
turn.
start of the next turn.
This is the best bonus action cantrip ever.
Well, that
Why?
was an 8, and that was an 11. So that is 17 to hit.
Okay.
No, I've got more. If
Oh, yeah,
it's,
you're blessed.
18.
You don't forget to
18 is a hit.
Okay, so I hop off the dais, land behind him, and try and drive it down between his
Yep.
neck and his shoulder.
Ooh.
13 points of damage.
Wow. It's very good. Got it.
Wow.
Nice.
Nicely done. Is that your turn?
Yes, it is.
Okay.
Sully looks at Smith, and he's trying to like maintain, but he does note and like nod.
Yeah. The half orc with you in its face. Is going to look around at everything, realize the situation. He's got blood pouring from multiple wounds. Is going to bonus action disengage, and then run out the back into the back room and disappears into the darkness.
The half
Yeah.
Oh,
He's bullied.
gone.
Yeah, he's
Yeah,
gone.
he can't go in. His speed is
He
0.
can't,
He
but-
can choose to try to break out.
Okay. He is going to, at this point, try and smack you with his rifle.
Smack me.
The butt, yeah, because you're in his face.
Okay.
And that's disadvantage, right? Mm-hmm. That's going to be a 14. I'm assuming that does not hit. Okay. He does have 2 attacks. That is going to be a 15.
Nope.
Okay. Both of them miss, as he's like obviously not in a good place right now at all in his life and debating his life choices.
One thing I can say is I've not hit much, but I've not been hit. So.
Good job of that.
All right. At this point, Clint runs into the town hall and over to the sheriff.
The second bandit human didn't take his turn?
Oh, yeah. He has not yet. Okay. Yeah, he has now. All right. Yeah, so Clint runs in to the mayor and kneels down beside him. Okay, and starts to take some things out of his pack and starts to kind of attend to him.
Can I... Because I'm obviously near the mayor, because we're behind the cover.
Sure.
Does Clint look like he knows what he's doing?
Yeah, he's pulling out some bandages, and you imagine it's probably more military in
Yeah.
like, yeah, more of a medic.
Basic triage.
Yeah, medic situation than it is any sort of like real.
So I'm confident that
Medical.
he's not just floundering, he's going to kill him with his
No, he looks pretty
instructions.
confident.
That's fine. Cool.
Yeah. Sheriff. Okay. Archie, you're up.
All right.
Wedler, you're on deck.
Yep.
The squirt's behind cover, right?
The what?
The
Halfling?
halfling.
Yes.
All right, I'm gonna saunter over there. Thematically, can I have a little bit of bandit leader stuck in my mouth?
Some ashes.
Just some ashes.
Yes.
Great. And as I see him squatting behind that little podium or whatever that is, I spit a little bit of bandit boss, and spittle just kind of lands on his shirt. And I just bite him across the face.
Okay.
Beautiful.
He's blinded, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, let's do
Advantage.
this. This is going to be bad for him. That's a 10 plus stuff. That's 16 to hit. And that is a, we'll go with the 16. Does
Yep.
the 16 hit?
Sure does.
All right, this is a bite attack. That is 11 points of piercing damage.
Okay, got it.
All right. While I've got my jaws clamped down on the top of his head, I'm going to give him one of the ribs.
Yes.
4, nope. And a nat one. We'll say that don't hit.
Okay. All right.
Unless he's got a 10.
No, he does not.
Nope.
You have a D4 to hit as well.
Oh, a D4. Well,
You're
it's
still
true.
blessed.
I'm still blessed.
Because I'm
Oh, nice.
14 to hit?
No.
Nope. All right.
So close.
So
Max,
close.
thank you.
Wedler, you're up. Next is on deck.
All right. Wedler, having almost completely emptied out all their weapons, the only thing they have left is their light pickaxe on their back. Wedler pulls the pickaxe, and because it is a light pickaxe, Wedler can throw it. And Wedler chunks it right at that bandit half-orc.
Okay.
That is the goal anyways. So, this is going to be different because it adds my dex because it is a thrown weapon. So, oh, and I get advantage because he's still restrained, didn't he? Yeah, hot damn. Plus a 4. Nat 20!
Yeah, let's go.
Nat 20. Okay, so
Thanks, Morrison Gaming.
I'll do a d4. Oh yeah, okay, so 4 and 1 is 5, plus the critical is 8. 8 points of damage as the pickaxe.
I believe you said, what was the critical rule that you mentioned?
Oh yeah, full damage on the first die. Roll a second.
Oh, okay, so that I roll. Okay, so
That would be one, so it'd be a full 4.
so 4 and 1 is 5, plus another
4.
4, because that's what I rolled the first time, so 9 total.
Okay. So as you're kind of tussling with it, you hear a chunk sound, and the front of the pickaxe comes through the eye in front of you, and like because it's bullet on the feet, just tumbles like timber onto the ground and smacks the ground
Nah.
with orc blood that just like across your face.
as Weebler does that,
And as it tips over, you see Wheeler standing behind.
and like as you scream out and go,
Cinematic.
yeah!
Wheeler's hyped, man. He's totally hyped. Get rid of that guy.
Got it. Next, you're up. Unless you want to move or anything.
I will, because I need to get my pickaxe. So
Okay.
I move over and remove it from his head.
Okay, got it.
The halfling.
Yeah.
If Nexus were to rush in, is he within?
Not within
Distance?
30, so 10, 20, 30 would put you probably about 20 feet from the halfling.
Okay.
Do you need to get right beside it?
I kind of wanted to be on him
Okay.
for my plan to work.
I understand that.
I really want your plan to work.
Yeah, I would like it to work.
Mind you, if you were to...
I mean,
No, he
looking-
said he's at the back, so that's like 50 feet. I was going to say you could climb through the broken window potentially, but that still wouldn't put you close enough.
That's fine. Do I have a clear shot on him if I just wanted to try?
Yes, through the window, absolutely.
Yeah, I'll do that then. So I'm gonna go ahead and Nexus will just take her cool clockwork crossbow is the word. And I will try to shoot him through the window.
Still
Let's see what
blinded.
happens.
Get advantage.
Well, that's a 3, so I probably missed.
You get to.
You get
Still
advantage.
blinded.
Yeah.
Get advantage.
Okay, I'll do it. I'll try it again. That's a 13.
It's a miss.
No.
You have a D4.
Remember, you're blessed.
Plus, yeah, I am very blessed.
You're so blessed. D4 blessed.
I am now. That would make it a 15.
That hits.
Yeah. All right. And that's gonna that's gonna do 8 piercing damage.
Okay. Got it.
Do crossbows use gunpowder?
Don't we wish?
You do.
You said 8, right? You said 8?
Yes, that's
Okay.
correct.
Got it. Okay. All right. Back up to the top of the order, Sully.
Have I heard any movement?
From the back room? No. Perception check, actually.
15.
Yes, you hear some heavy breathing from the back.
I go directly towards the breathing through the wall.
Okay. You come through the wall, and as soon as you come through, you see him crouched, and he's currently like bandaging his arm in that room.
No, you don't.
As I come through the wall, I stare directly at him. I would love to kill you. I would love to see you in the ground like you attempted to put me in. And I would love to see done to you what you did to me in my town. Instead of death, you're going to tell me everything. You're going to suffer. And then the sulfur that runs within me will make the decision whether you live or die. And I'm going to point blank as I puff of smoke because I want to blind him. With my bonus action, whether it goes through or not, I'm going to point blank hit him.
It goes through.
Oh, that's even better. I'm going to aim down at a vital organ
Yeah.
that's not going to kill him yet.
Yeah.
Okay.
Not the lung.
Medicine check.
Love that.
18 on the die makes that a 19.
You figured like there's an artery in the leg that would slow bleed, but die. Like death wound, but it'll take minutes, not seconds.
Great. Blinded. Advantage shot on him.
Point blank, disadvantage.
Huh?
Point blank, disadvantage.
You're correct.
So it's just
I'm just
regular.
gonna roll it over.
Just, yeah. Yep.
Just regular.
15 on the die makes that a 21.
Nice.
Okay.
Also, sorry, which one are you talking
That was
about?
that was your disadvantage.
That
The bandit human.
Because I have advantage to the straight shot.
Got it.
Yep. That is 9 points of piercing damage.
Got it. He's not dead, but he yells out and screams as blood begins to like spurt from the wound.
And if he's sitting on the ground, I float directly down,
Okay.
so my head is right next to his.
Okay.
And the gun is pointed directly at the impact section. Let me check one quick thing. 'Cause I would love to do something, but it might hurt me if I do it. If you aim and turn inside of object, you take damage. Okay, yeah, I'm not going to have part of my body through the bottom of the ground. But I'm going to be directly above him, but within 5 feet. That's me.
Okay. All right. Shiv,
Yes.
you're up.
Okay. At this point, my other arm is freed up. Right. Okay. Shiv at this point, he's just not even going to bother taking the sword out of the net. He's just going to drop it, and then from the other trench coat, pull a second axe,
Yeah.
Love it.
and then
Sorry, actually.
he's a armory, walking armory, and he's going to run towards the only other bandit he sees, which is the
halfling.
the halfling bandit. Yeah, halfling bandit, and he's going to run up to it and use both action and bonus to attack. Where's my weapons?
The halfling is no longer blinded, so you know.
Okay,
So no advantage.
Good to know.
no, thank you. So I rolled. No, well, one does not, because that's a 2. So for the bonus, that was a 6 and a 5.
Yes. You are not doing well. You've still got that half-orc's blood in your eyes, and so you're just having a hard time finding purchase.
Oh, that god cursed him.
Yeah,
God cursed you.
it happens. It happens.
Yes.
Peace.
Yes.
Peace.
Yeah, that's what happens when you offer gold to a deity. I love that narrative. Is that your turn?
That well, I don't think I can do anything else at this point.
Great.
Okay.
That's it. That's it.
Okay, all
That's
right.
it.
Bandit halfling.
Okay, so the halfling now is no longer blinded, is surrounded.
It's true. Very much so.
Won by a giant bear.
You watch as it like puts its hands up and looks at all of you and goes, and you watch as one of its teeth opens up and bites down and starts to froth and then turns into ash and disappears.
Oh man,
Coward.
Bye bye, halfling.
that's fine. He does.
Does that mean we're out of combat?
No, we still have one
Oh,
guy.
we got that bandit human. That's right.
But it is Smith's turn.
Yes.
So I saw...
Your human is the last one left.
Yes. So I saw a Sully phase through the wall into the back of the house. So I will move into the back rooms to try and work out. Who
Yeah, so you run around, you come around a corner, and you see Sully floating, or
Floating.
are you still ethereal?
I'm still there.
Yeah, so he's floating beside this creature, and you can see this blood pooling around its leg. A medicine check.
16.
Okay, with a 16, you can tell that it's hit an artery, and he's slow bleeding to death currently.
Okay. Is the bandit still trying to be a combatant? Have they discarded their weapons to one side? They focused entirely on
It's kind of like you can tell it's blinded, and it's kind of like given up at this point. Tears kind of going down its face with blood mixed in, and
Okay. I will, using my cunning action if necessary to close the distance, I will get up to kicking his gun away.
in a bow.
Oh, bow.
Yeah,
So
so
just,
it was on the ground, yeah.
scooting
Yeah.
it so it's just anti-rich.
Sure.
Kneel down and see the wound pumping as he's putting hands on. And I just go, that doesn't look as bad as you think it is. And I put my hand onto the wound and press. Take my hand away and go, look, it stopped bleeding.
Okay.
As he heals 7 points plus as many points as he has hit points.
You just notice the air around me get very hot.
Okay. So you heal him for how much, sorry?
7 points plus however many points he has in hit dice.
Like the full amount?
it-
No, as in
hit-
like if he's a
hit
3 hit
dice?
dice creature, he gets an extra 3.
Right.
Sorry, that's from a different ability. My bad. He gets 7 points.
Flat, yeah.
I was reading a separate
7 back.
7 back.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because I'm looking to just stop him from completely bleeding out because we want to talk to him.
Okay. Got it.
And as I do that, I will look up at Sully and go, we could do with talking to at least one.
It is his turn.
Okay, that's your turn.
I've used that.
All right. That was, and that's the human's turn. You can hear him again, not being able to see. He's kind of like this, sob starts to kind of emanate from him, and because he can't see, doesn't know what's going on. Here's this voice. Here's another person. He's been healed, and he's just kind of biding his time at the moment.
Clint's turn.
Clint is going to continue to stay with the sheriff.
Great. That's the sheriff's turn.
Yeah, Archie.
Sir, everybody's dead or subdued.
I'm gonna say at this point we're out of initiative.
Okay.
Cool.
And I look around at everybody, and I got 2 to 3 foot long spikes coming out of every which way, and they're dripping with blood. And the teeth are a bit longer than they normally are. And I just got to look at my friend's face. I get kind of embarrassed, and I run out of the room.
You run out the front door. Okay. All right. Okay. What do the rest of you do?
Wedler gets his net and his bolas, and then I start going through the pockets of all of them. I want baubles. What do I got?
The pockets of all the...
Yeah, and just and he doesn't want their gold. He wants, weird stuff. Also, do they all have a fake tooth that kills them?
You start searching their mouths.
Yeah, I want to go...
Investigation
You know
check.
what? I go to the half-orc. I know half of his head's gone. And I want to know, does he have a faux tooth?
Investigation check.
Okay.
How many of them dissipated?
Yeah, that's
All of them but the half-orc.
Okay.
Well, all of them so far but the half-orc.
Except half.
That would be a 17.
No.
That he doesn't have one.
No.
Interesting. Okay, more baubles. I'm digging. I want anything that's in their pockets.
Okay. Well, I'll let you know what that is.
Great.
Because we're close to the end here. All right. Oh yeah, we're out of initiative. Sorry.
We are.
What do the rest of you do?
Well, Nexus is outside, and so as Archie comes through the door, Nexus is gonna kind of watch, and he'll get a little way away. Nexus will follow, and she'll reach into her pocket where she has some scones left over from the box, and she'll take it out, and it's maybe a little smooshed. It's maybe not looking. It's maybe a little dusty, and she'll brush it off, and she'll kind of tap Archie on the shoulder. And she'll put the scone kind of around so he can see it in front, because I assume he's sort of facing away. And she says, "My father always said that we should not be ashamed of who we are, even if sometimes who we are is hard to understand. This is for you."
Okay, so he'd probably grab it and smile, and then just haul off. Just keeps running.
I like your spikes.
He probably wouldn't respond. He'd be embarrassed.
Is it plausible that I, especially in my time and knowing things and knowing about these bandits, very much knowing about these bandits, know about the potential out that they could potentially have in their mouth?
No.
Okay.
At this point, I think Shiv, frustratingly, as he's walking, he's hitting the axe against things he can hit for once. And he's walking out, he's collecting all of his things that he's dropped, so his sword inside the house. He walks out, picks up his rifle, and then makes his way to the back, where he sees the bandit and everybody else.
We are inside the house.
I thought it was on the back.
We're in the
in the
back
back room.
side
of
room.
Oh, okay, sorry, I thought it was behind. Okay. So yeah, so he will make close to the back, and he sees now the bandit on the floor. Are you still kind of in the ethereal ghost
Yes.
form? Okay. And as he looks at the bandit and looks at you, he takes his rifle back out, and instead of pointing it at the bandit. He points it at Sully, and he goes, "All right, Sheriff Sully, or perhaps I need to call you Half-Face. Talk."
That is where we'll end the session for the evening. Very good. All right, y'all. Thank you for watching. That was episode 3. Episode 4 coming next week. Again, tonight for our patrons, you will get the after show early access. If you want to watch our after shows early, the night after the episode, join our Patreon and you'll be able to do that. And then on Sunday, it will be released to the public, and then following Wednesday, all that wonderful stuff. You have a wonderful night. Again, if you liked what you saw today, consider sharing and consider liking and all of that fun stuff that you do on these platforms. And check out the Kickstarter, Waste of Chaos. Just look up Kobold Press or Waste of Chaos and you will find it. It is awesome. Obviously, all these incredible, crazy rules that are really, really amazing. Love you all. Take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. Love you. Bye.
Bye.